In this video, I tried beating by far Terraria's hardest mod, and here's what happened. In case you don't know, Fargo's Souls mod is a very popular mod that adds a new difficulty called Eternity mode, which reworks the game and makes it much harder. But what many don't know is that after beating Eternity, you can access a new mode called Masochist mode. And well, what Masochist does is it turns bosses from this into this. So yeah, Masochist is a meme mode that is intended to be as BS as possible. And this mod was so hard that it made me quit Terraria. Not even joking, more on that later. My goals in this video are to beat all the Terraria and Fargo's bosses, including the Mutant, which is considered to be the hardest boss in all of modded Terraria. And that's for a good reason. And also I have to craft the Soul of Eternity, which is the craziest accessory added by Fargo's, requiring 552 items to craft. And it is insane. So yeah, before we start the video though, I do have some quick things to say. Gotta get the begging out of the way. You know, only 10% of you are subscribed, and well, if you don't subscribe, I'll kidnap your fan. Also, I have a texture pack on, which combines a lot of other texture packs, so some stuff is weird. And finally, I have some quality of life mods to reduce the grinding a bit, because there's a lot in Fargo's. This video is super long, so grab some snacks and drinks, and let's get right into it. I spawned in and went to the left, where I found this statue. Breaking the statue, I got an item called Mutant's Gift, which I used to activate Masochist mode. Activating Masochist dropped this dudette from the sky. Talking to the Deviant, I got a lot of starter gear. And then we get this. Oh, life crystals. Thank you. That's so nice. I appreciate it so much. And then, whoa, mana crystals too. Ow, you're a socks. Puff in a bottle. They make me go faster. Yeah! I also got these insta houses, which I used to quickly set up some NPC housing. That dumbass broke my house! Once I put down all the insta houses, I used the half instavator, which created a hole halfway to hell. Before I went down though, I went to the right, where I found a cave, and I decided to explore that. And then we go over here, and what do we find? Nothing! An exit! In there I found a diamond tree, and also 2 ruby trees. I'm in the desert. I hate the desert. I'm dead. Yeah! Look at him tweaking out there. If you're wondering why I'm acting so distinguished, it's because this is actually my second attempt, because I forgot to record my last one, so I was kind of frustrated. Anyways, I went to the left and found another cave, except this one was a luscious green cave, and there I mined for like 10 seconds before dying to a shark. Oh, goddamn. There's sharks in caves! This time I decided to go down, and there I was able to mine for a while. Brisk band of regeneration, that's good, is what I would like to say. But the enemies down there were a lot stronger and inflicted all sorts of debuffs on me, so I died. On the surface, I was clearing space for my crafting stations when I realized that there were a lot of fallen stars falling for some reason. Okay, watch this juke. Jump! He's gonna jump. Ooh, get bro. I made an enchanted boomerang because that was the best weapon I was able to acquire at the time. And after setting up my stations, I made a platinum pickaxe and bow, then a silver helmet and lead chestplate. Then I went fallen star hunting and was able to get enough to max out my mana. While hunting, I realized that demon eyes now charged at you. Oh, what the hell? It just sped up. And when they hit you, they inflicted a debuff called Berserker that forces you to constantly attack. I also checked the first boss I had to fight by using the boss checklist called the Trojan Squirrel. Before I fought it, I decided to get full platinum armor and also max out my health. So I went mining and was able to get lots and lots of ores, life crystals, and also Hermes boots. Hey, let's go! Then I made my way home. That's so far! And I was able to make platinum Jordans and also complete silver armor for now. Then, when I was getting ready to go to the jungle so I could get some good weapons, this happened. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Yeah, so using the insta bridges I got, I quickly set up an arena so I could at least stand some chance, knowing full well that I was gonna stand no chance. The eye spawned, and now it was not only blue, but it also left behind sides when it dashed, and spawned a lot of minions. So you know me, I beat it first try. I did get an eye that could be seen as suspicious, which was an Eye of Cthulhu spawner, and I could use it an infinite amount of times until I beat the eye. Then while looking for the jungle, I ended up finding a desert temple, and in there, a sandstorm in a bottle. Under the temple, not only did I find a life crystal, but also a mimic. It's a mimic! It's a mimic in pre-hardmode! I forgot it adds that. While looking for the jungle, I went through the ice biome and also the corruption. And my chat told me that the jungle is on the opposite side of the tundra, so I headed back home. But before I headed to the jungle, I remembered that I could set up a magic storage system, so I did. Alright, that should be enough. The magic storage mod allows you to store all your items in one place and is my favorite quality of life mod. Once I made it to the jungle, I decided to look for a boomstick, since in my opinion, that was the best weapon at this stage of the game. Why does this jungle look so weird? It looks like... a pinky! It stunned me! Stay away from me, stay away. I'm running. In the jungle, I realized that the water poisons you. And I also was able to very easily find my first jungle chest, in which I got the boomstick. I forgot the man-eaters. You gotta do combos on them. You gotta do combos. I'm dead. It's over. I give up. At home, I set up some more houses, and while I waited for morning, I decided to go mining. And while there, I found a mushroom biome. Oh shit, baby. Oh, 3 life crystals and 2 golden chests. Oh, it's flying. They're flying. It's flying. Stay away. No, my life crystal. I was able to max out my health. Max health, baby. And while down there, I had the slime rain start. So I headed back home. I made a platinum chestplate and then talked to the arms dealer to get some bullets. And I also talked to the demolitionist to get some boom shurikens, which allowed me to mine a lot quicker. And with those, I was able to get enough platinum to finish my armor set. And I started farming the slime rain so I could spawn king slime. Oh, it's Pinky. We're not. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Oh. However, I wasn't able to beat enough before the rain ended. Slime has stopped falling from the sky, god damn it. So I decided to wait for morning before I fought the Trojan squirrel. And in the meantime, I went to the jungle to hopefully find the anklet of the wind. But instead of that, I found a hive and also flying piranhas. So instead of waiting for morning, I decided to fight the boss right now. But for that, I needed a squirrel. And I usually always have trouble finding these. Nothing here. I need to find a squirrel. Oh, as soon as I said that shit. I crafted the squirrel coat of arms, and using that, I spawned the first boss. The Trojan squirrel had tons of attacks, such as shooting bundles of acorns at the player, running at them, shooting chains, which was one of the hardest attacks to dodge for me. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh. And shooting a bunch of squirrels at you. Oh god, it's over. Attempt 2, I knew what to expect and was able to dodge a lot better. How the hell was I supposed to dodge that? Which is why I was able to take out its head, and you'd assume that the fight would get easier, right? But nope, it got even harder. Since it started creating explosions every time it jumped. Every time it lands, it does that thing now. It might be over. It might be over for me. Oh, I got it. Never mind. Please. Oh, yeah. God damn, that was insanely hard. The squirrel dropped me an accessory called Box of Gizmos, which showed treasures and enemies when you stood still, and also made all your weapons auto-fire. I also got a magic weapon called the Snowball Effect that created a snowball, which you could make bigger by rolling around. And it did a lot of damage. Oh my god. But it was quite impractical since hitting a boss with it was kind of hard, especially in Masochist, where you need to be constantly on the move. Since at this point, I didn't want anything the squirrel dropped, I just decided to fight King Slime. After making its spawner, I headed home, and there I found the mutant, who was the NPC, which sold boss spawners. Also, as you might have noticed in the intro, This guy is the final boss. And since I already had trauma from fighting him in Eternity, I was absolutely shaking at the thought of what this fight was gonna be like in Masochist. Anyways, I spawned in King Slime, who was no longer closeted, and shot spikes at you, while also raining down slime balls, and this was incredibly hard.
I can't take this anymore,
Getting King Slime down low enough not only causes it to rain spikes from the sky, I'm actually doing pretty good, but also makes it smaller, which made it a lot harder to hit with my boomstick. King Slime is no longer after you. God, bro, come on. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Well, I don't want to play this mod. I'm full of hate right now. God, I don't want to do this. I headed to the corruption to break the shadow orbs there, so I could hopefully get a goblin army to spawn, and I ended up getting a musket from my first shadow orb. So that was cool. Oh, then I decided to go to the jungle again to once again look for an anklet of the wind and also to farm enemies and jungle spores so I could craft a jungle enchantment, which is an accessory that gave me some movement buffs such as a dash, but enchantments usually require a lot of materials to make, and the jungle enchantment wasn't an exception. So I spent a while in the jungle, but after a while I decided to leave because I kinda got bored of grinding. Also because the jungle was super hard since the bees could now go through walls. Where are these guys coming from and going? Ah, wow! So once again, it was attempts time. Oh, god damn it. I can't dodge it! At one point, I did also try and beat the Trojan Squirrel again to get some money. But as embarrassing as it is to say this, I lost. It's gonna hit me. Another cool thing I realized was that when using the snowball effect to create a snowball, you could teleport it by right-clicking. However, that wasn't quite viable. Then my chat told me that there's a chance to find sky islands above random puddles you find on the ground. And yeah, I ended up finding 3 sky islands. Oh, look at the way they shoot! And on one of them, I got a Star Fury. Then I did some research on the enchantments Fargo's adds, and I decided to get a lead enchantment. Oh, if I can get a shot! And while I was crafting that, I also realized I could turn my musket into an Undertaker at the altar. The lead enchantment caused me to take less damage from debuffs that damage you over time, and it also inflicted lead poisoning on enemies, and the poisoning spread from enemy to enemy, so I thought that might be useful against the boss's minions. I also decided to go to hell, because I thought I might be able to get some upgrades, and on my way there, I found another diamond tree. I got diamonds. Ow! I got enemies. When I reached hell, I realized that I now constantly burned there and needed an obsidian skin potion to survive there, so I didn't last too long there. Anyways, now I had enough diamonds to craft a diamond staff, and that was really useful since it did a ton of damage and was one of the best weapons to use at this point of the game. And I knew that it was just a matter of attempts now, but something felt off. I didn't feel right fighting this boss. It felt like I needed a little bit more spice, since my weak, boring attacks didn't match the vibe of the intense bullshit the boss was throwing at me. So my friend GOOOOO, who is known as the Terraria modded guy, recommended me this mod called Dormant Dawn. And guys, trust me when I say this mod is insane. Please die, please die, please, please. 18 health! Since just look at what it did to my diamond staff.
Oh wow.
Oh shit,
look at the damage.
Damage that shit does.
I told you.
The knockback is sick. Still beating my... I'm dying. And if that's not enough, look at the Star Fury. And I know it might feel weird at first, but it grows on you quick. However, even with the new weapons, I was still getting my ass beaten. And after some attempts, I got the Goblin Army status message, and I was ecstatic since this meant that I could now find the Goblin Tinkerer and upgrade my equipment. When the Goblin Army got here, I realized that they were now rats for some reason, and they were also dropping some cool weapons now. Specifically the Shadow Flame book I got that shot Shadow Flame bolts which homed, and it was great to use against King Slime. Oh, this shit is fire, bro! Oh, movements! No! However, my massive skill issue was still holding me back. If you're wondering why I didn't find the Tinkerer, it's cause I believed that the fight would become a bit too easy if I did. Guys, I promise I'm not a masochist. It's for the content's sake. Oh my god, he just reversed directions.
You're gonna win, though. You're gonna win.
Knockback. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna win.
That's a bad mindset.
Yes, I am. Oh. Oh god. Oh god.
Piju, you are
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm good. I can heal, guys. Let's go. Heal.
Monkey.
My window was open. My window was open.
Yo, what monkey escaped?
Beating King Slime, I got a slime pet and also this weapon called the Slime King Slasher that I never used since its range was kind of short. I also got an accessory that made my fall speed faster and dropped slime at my cursor when I jumped. On voiceover. Lettuce seed. What the hell? Celeste lettuce seed?
Lettuce seed?
Why can't I?
Comments.
After that, I went looking for the Tinkerer and was able to find it pretty easily. Then I realized that Dormant Dawn also adds bosses, and I decided to fight this one called Lifeguard. And this boss was interesting because apparently your health in Dormant Dawn is locked until you beat this boss. Which I was able to do quite easily, but I realized that this was only part 1 of the fight, and to do the second part, I had to summon it again, and I did. What the hell does that say? And it was quite harder, but still doable. Then I found out that there's another part, and this one was actually hard. So I gave up on it. After that, I realized like the life boss, there's also a mana boss who also had 3 parts to the fight. What the hell? They jumping me! They jumping me! Anyways, once again, I gave up on the third one and decided to revisit those guys later because they were sick. Then after buying the rocket boots and Tinkerer's workshop, I upgraded my shoes into Spectre boots for now and reforged my equipment. Then I once again went to the jungle and farmed enemies for a while to get stingers and jungle spores. Once I had enough, I was able to craft everything I needed to make the jungle enchantment, so I was able to craft it and get the nice poison jump and dash. I also talked to this new Dormant Dawn slime NPC who gave me these challenges where it teleported me to an area where I had to fight waves of enemies. And at the end, I got a reward. In the first stage, I got a summoner weapon that was really good, but also annoying as hell to listen to. And in the second stage, a shield that allowed me to parry. And in the third one, which actually had some really cool terrain, I got a magic weapon. Then after making some housing in the jungle, I spent 20 minutes there again just looking for the anklet of the wind, which I could not find for the life of me. I didn't find an anklet, but I found not 1, but 3 hives. Oh god, oh no, that can be good. 2 of them! And a mimic too, I died to a mimic. Where the hell did the mimic come from? I guess I wasn't minding my own business. After a couple more deaths. Get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. Right. I gave up and decided to just fish. Guys, the psychopathic tendencies took over. Since you can turn a jungle crate into an anklet of the wind. But I spent about 20 minutes on the surface just fishing and I didn't find it. However, I did get an evil presence message. So I headed home to fight it. And I was actually doing pretty good now. Since the knockback from the diamond staff actually helped me a lot in dodging its attacks. And I was able to easily get it down to phase 2. Oh, shit! Oh! I'm gonna die. No! Yeah, that last phase is absolutely insane. And to make things worse, the eye inflicted berserked on me. And with the diamond staff equipped, it wouldn't allow me to attack nor change my weapons. So that made this fight even harder. After a lot of dumbass deaths at the last phase, I don't know what's happening. This is wild. I decided to use the Fargo's guide a lot of people had told me to use when I made the Eternity video. And on that, they recommended the Ebonwood enchantment to help me deal with the minions I was struggling with so much. So I went and got some Ebonwood to make the armor to craft it. But I realized that I needed not only a weird fruit that I've never heard about, but also a painting which you can only get by somehow moving the painter to the corruption and buying it from him. It took me a couple of attempts to assign the painter into a house. While I waited for the painter to move in, I was trying my best to stay alive, but I wasn't doing a good job at it. At home, I also decided to make another set of jungle armor because why not? Then when the painter finally moved in, I had to surgically extract him from the house, at which point I was able to buy the painting. To find the fruit, I just slapped the trees a bit and I was able to get it. So with that, I made the Ebon wood enchantment, and it gave me an aura to surround me, which burned enemies 4 seconds after they're in the aura, and it also affected the people around them or something. To be honest, I didn't quite get what this did, but it did make me feel stronger, so that's all that matters. Then I moved the arms dealer to the desert so I could get a good price on the mini shark and be able to afford it. The mini shark also got a small rework since now it had to charge up to be viable. Anyways, at night, I actually had a blood moon happen. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And in that, I was instantly able to get some great stuff, such as a NITRO and shark tooth necklace. So I talked to the Abomination, who was an NPC that moved in once I beat the Goblin army, and also sold stuff related to events to cancel the event, since I was too lazy to sit through the whole night. Thank you, kind man. I definitely will not come to despise you later on in this playthrough. I then tried my new mini shark out on the eye, and paired with silver bullets, I was shredding through it.
God damn, my damage is high. I am melting this guy.
And I was able to get it down to its last phase while having some really high HP.
Oh my god, oh my god. I healed, I got it. 30 health, 30 health. Let's go. I did it. Oh my god.
So yeah,
oh my god,
I was able to beat the boss. Kind of. Since the Dormant Dawn adds a boss death animation. But yeah, so it got stuck. And I had no choice but to Alt F4. When I rebooted, I realized that I had lost a lot of progress, but no matter, cause the mini shark for some reason did even more damage now. And once again, I was shredding through the eye. However, that last phase was still quite, yeah. Once I eventually beat it, I got an eye leash weapon that I wasn't a huge fan of, and also the Shield of Cthulhu, which I was a huge fan of. Then I once again started fishing for the anklet because I really wanted to upgrade my shoes. I decided to move to the underground to see if that helps, and yeah, after about 10 minutes, I ended up finding a jungle crate. But before I could celebrate, I realized something. I could have just bought the anklet from the point shop this whole time, and it only costed 50 points. I had 274. Well, no time to be sad, since now I had acquired some new drip. And I also had this NPC from the Alchemist NPC mod move in, who sold me potions, and she will prove to be someone of quite importance in a moment. Then I headed to the corruption to clear out a huge space, since the next boss was the Eater of Worlds, but I kept dying. So I had an idea. I headed to the dungeon to see if I could find 5 water candles, and I was only able to find 4 before dying to the Guardian.
Oh shit, what is shooting lasers?
But that was fine, since I had received 1 at the beginning of the game from the Deviant, so that was a total of 5. To go along with that, I bought 15 calming and battle potions from the brewer, then made some peace candles, and with that, I was able to craft the battle cry, which is really sick, since by left clicking, it turns the enemy spawn rate up by 10 times, and if you right click, it turns them down by 10 times. So with this, I was able to easily chill and create an arena. Once I finished the arena, I went to the Alchemist NPC again to buy some potions, and now it was time to fight the Eater of Worlds.
Oh, it's coming. Oh my god, it's shooting fire. Holy shit. Oh.
The Eater was now a fleshy creature, which I guess is meant to be the brain of Cthulhu palette, and it now shot a ton of cursed flames at me, while also separating a lot easier. And let's just say, I know a thing or two about being in a wormy situation. Now that I had spawned the Eater once, I had its spawner, and I realized that I could use it in any biome. So for shits and giggles, I tried spawning it on my home arena.
Wait, isn't it enraged? Doesn't look like it's enraged. Oh shit, maybe kind of enraged, but no. Oh shit, it spawns portals? Okay, oh my god. Oh shit. Bro, I'm melting it though. Might do so much damage. Ooh. I'm locking, baby, locking. Let's go. Let's go. Last segment. Please, 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 please. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Holy shit. Let's go. Bro, I'm just goated like that. What can I say? Yeah, that even caught me off guard. Since from what I had heard, this boss was extremely hard. Maybe it's because of my Dormant Dawn weapons not being balanced, but hey, a win's a win. Beating the Eater gave me two interesting messages. Firstly, a meteorite had fallen into the world. Either that was a crazy coincidence, or meteorite was locked to beating the Eater to unlock. And the second, the Goblin Legion gained some kind of power. That message was a stupid attempt at capturing my curiosity, since it was insanely vague. But it worked, because now I wanted to see what power the Goblin army had obtained. Before I looked at that though, I had to check out my drops, since I had gotten an accessory from the Eater called Darkened Heart, which increased my movement speed, and apparently spawned mini eaters every few attacks. I also got the Warm Scarf, which decreased damage taken by 17%. But most importantly, using the shadow skills, I made myself new shadow armor. That looked sick as hell with this texture pack, and it also now had a new set bonus, since it now gave movement speed buffs, and also more buffs when it was night. Then I decided to fight the Goblin army again, but to craft the spawner, I needed tattered cloth from Goblin Scouts, because I completely forgot I could buy it from the Abomination. Well, anyways, I was able to find one. And now that I had killed it, I could buy its spawner from the Deviant and farm them to get enough tattered cloth to craft the Goblin Battle Standard. Before I spawned the army though, I made little lava holes around my base because I thought that they might help. They didn't. But once I took out the Goblin army, I got this message. The screen started shaking and this guy appeared. Oh, there he is. Damn, he looks lame as shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, he is kind of hard though. Well, kind of. Oh, what is the... Oh, okay. Well, this is really well made, actually. I like this. This is actually a really cool boss. I'm finally having fun. I was able to beat the Goblin Chieftain, kind of, since it had a last-ditch attack. Oh, what is that? Despite me dying though, I still got its drops that I needed. I got a material called Shadow Flame, which I could use to make Shadow Flame equipment. However, to craft the items, I needed Hellstone weapons, and also bones, which would require me to beat Skeletron. I also got this talisman, which I put into this special spot dedicated for talismans. However, it didn't do anything. I couldn't figure out how to make the talisman work, so I just let it be because it looked cool. I went to hell to get myself a ton of Hellstone, so I could craft Hellstone weapons and such. After getting a good amount of Hellstone, I was able to craft a Flame Staff, Volcano, and the Imp Staff. The Flame Staff was a magic Dormant Dawn weapon, and it shot balls that hit the ground and erupted, and they did a lot of damage. The Volcano shot a wave of fire that kind of slowed down once it hit enemies, and it kept continuously hitting them. The Imp Staff had also gotten reworked, cause now the Imp shot 2 small fireballs and then a big one. Then I decided to fight the Life Guardian, and well, with my new equipment, I was doing a lot better. Okay, with good movement, this one's actually really easy. Alright. Damn, the movement with this armor is so good. So satisfying. And I got it down really low, but I ended up losing. Next attempt, I was able to actually beat it. And it dropped me a hard sword that was kinda lame. And also this accessory called Life Guardian's Blessing, which increased my max life, my regeneration after being hit, and also shielded me with hearts every now and then. After that, I fought the Star Guardian. Bro, this armor is so good, especially at night. God, I'm so fast. I also realized that you can use the talisman when this bar charges up, and you can use it to teleport. And I was able to beat this guy first try. And the only important thing it dropped me was a summon weapon that was kinda cool. The next boss was once again a Dormant Dawn boss, but to spawn it, I needed meteorite. So I went and got some, which was a breeze to get because of Vein Miner. You know what they say, time is money, and I'm broke. What? Anyways, using the meteorite, I crafted the spawner, and I spawned in the Meteor Excavator. Oh, it's a worm boss. Damn, that shit looks so cool. The Meteor Excavator was a worm drill boss, and honestly, I really dig it, since hearing the drills slowly get louder and louder and then dodging the worm was really satisfying.
Also, the sound of the volcanoes piercing was just perfect.
Yeah, damn, this is really satisfying. I am getting my shit rocked though. That was very easy, but also very fun. That was fun.
The excavator dropped me a material called large mechanical scrap, which I used to make a meteorite rifle and blaster. The rifle was a ranged weapon that shot lasers every other shot, and the blaster was a magic weapon that also shot lasers and then a bigger laser every other shot. Now with this, I was ready to move on to the next boss. I made my way to the dungeon and set up an arena and talked to the old man to spawn Skeletron.
Ah, he's done.
In order to deal good damage to Skeletron, I first had to take out his hands, which honestly wasn't a huge problem, since other than the fact that the hands stunned you when they hit you, and this skull attack, Skeletron didn't do anything too crazy. But when I took out its hands, that changed, cause now Skeletron shot a ton of skulls at you, and also threw mini guardians and some other shit at me.
Oh my god, bro, this is so hard. This is so... Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm dead.
Now that I had spawned Skeletron, I had its spawner, and I didn't need to go to the dungeon to fight it, so that was convenient. I also made myself some Hellstone armor, which looked cool as hell. But despite it giving me a lot of defense and attack power, it didn't give me a lot of movement buffs, which is why I ended up taking it off, cause movement in this fight is really important.
Shit, I'm stuck again. God, this is so hard. I'm dead.
On one attempt,
I think I'm starting to get the hang of this.
I was able to get Skeletron down to half health, at which point I got this message. And well,
the guy had 4 arms now.
And not only that, but he also didn't stop the attacks from his previous phase. So now I had to deal with 4 arms and a shit ton of projectiles.
What? I wasn't even that far away from it. God, I hate this boss.
So in between attempts, I decided to go to the dungeon to see if I could get lucky and maybe find a water bolt on one of the shelves. I couldn't.
Damn, I am not making it out of here alive.
So if I couldn't change my weapons, I could at least make my arena better, which is why I added a couple more levels to the arena. While I waited for night, I was looking at the bosses and I clicked on this one, which actually had a game that you could play in the boss checklist, so that was really cool, and that made me really want to fight it. So after I fought the excavator again to get enough mechanical scraps to craft its spawner, I spawned in the Meteor Annihilator.
I don't know why I spawned it while I was underground. Holy shit, I'm stupid.
Who at first just shot basic lasers at me, but when I got it down low enough, it started glowing and its attacks became much deadlier, since now it started shooting stuff like homing rockets and fireballs.
No! The last attempt was tragic, but this time it's gonna be magic. Alright, I got it. Man, that was so easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Once I beat the Annihilator, I got these Meteor Dash wings that didn't allow me to fly, but rather gave me a dash that once charged up, left behind these homing rockets, which were kind of broken, not gonna lie. However, I also couldn't really dash for a while though, but the pros outweighed the cons heavily in my opinion. I also got this sick ass melee weapon called the Meteor Frisbee. I then beat the Annihilator again cause I wanted to see what the mounted drop did. But instead, I ended up getting a summoner weapon that was also really good because it spawned drones that locked onto enemies and constantly damaged them with lasers. Then once I got the mount, I realized that it was a hoverboard that gave me infinite flight, but it was quite slow to say the least. Well anyways, when I fought Skeletron again, I kind of realized that I was doing a hefty amount of damage.
Holy shit, 600, 700, 800 damage.
Which is why after a couple of attempts,
let's go, this is it baby, let's go. Oh my god. Oh. This is it. Winner mindset. Winner's mindset. This is the attempt. Let's go. Oh yeah. So close. Oh shit. Those skulls. Piece of shit. Oh, I got it. Alright, this weapon is really good and it might be a bit broken, but who cares? I don't care. Please. Alright. The Dungeon Guardian phase, I remembered that. Yup. Dungeon Guardian form. Easy. I was able to take down Skeletron. I knew about the last Dungeon Guardian phase where it one-shots you from my last playthrough, which is why I was able to easily deal with it. Now, if at this point you're thinking, well, isn't Dormant Dawn a bit too unbalanced and ruining the whole challenge of Masochist? You'd be right, but I don't care. I just want to get this mod over with. Please.
Please let me be happy for once. This me being strong face doesn't last too long either. In terms of drops, I got an accessory called Necromantic Brew, which pretty much increased my dashing speed, made me take less damage when dashing, and also created 2 Skeletron arms to slap enemies around. I also got a Book of Skulls, which had also received a rework. And finally, a weapon called the Bone Zone, which I couldn't use yet cause you need bones to use it. Then I went to the dungeon to see if I can find anything good there. And well, while there, I ended up finding this chest that kept following me and I needed a key to open it. So I went looking for a dungeon slime, and when I finally found one, the chest had disappeared. So now my curiosity was piqued. Before I went down again to open the chest, I decided to test out the weapons I got, and they had all gotten reworked, with my favorite being the magic missile. I also bought some dungeon slime spawners from the Deviant, so I could get some golden keys and open the chest. After a while in the dungeon, I ended up finding a mimic. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a mimic, it teleports to me. Holy shit. What do I get? Cross necklace. That's not that good. And also the little chest again, and in that, I found a slime. Man, I love slime pets. Honestly, one of my favorite new additions. Once I got home, I used the bones and the Shadow Flame I had gotten from the Goblin Chieftain to craft a weapon called Shadow Flame Blade. And since it was an upgrade to the Volcano, it made sense that it would function similarly. Since like the Volcano, the projectiles slowed down once they hit enemies. And I really love this weapon. At this point, I had a sudden spark to build, so I demolished my entire base. I wanted to go with some type of nature-ish theme, cause I don't know why, but I have been addicted to nature themes recently. I first worked on creating an outline using insta houses and living wood. Since I thought about making the house inside of a mountain, and as I'm writing this script, I'm realizing that doing this underground would have made this process a lot easier. Well, anyways, once I was done with the outline, I replaced all the wood with living wood. And then started surrounding it with dirt to give it that mountain feel. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of it at this point. So I went and talked to the Dryad to see if she sold anything that might make this look better. And yeah, I got a bunch of grass seeds from her and also flower walls. Then I replaced all the walls and also decided to replace the living wood with dirt so that it would blend more. Then with a few more touches here and there, I was done with my base. And honestly, at first, I didn't really like it, but now I'm actually really proud of it. The next boss was Queen Bee, so I made these things called City Busters and headed to the jungle to use them. The City Busters cleared out a huge chunk of space, and I was able to easily make an arena. Since I had already spawned the bee earlier, I had its spawner, and using that, I was able to easily spawn it. The bee mainly attacked by dashing at you, shooting these huge ass stingers at you, and also sharding out a ton of bees. I was able to get it down to half health, and it spawned a royal subject. At this stage of the fight, I have to take out the royal subject before I can deal good damage to the bee. Wait, another one? It spawns... Oh, what is this? It did not do this last playthrough. Now there's 3 subjects. Oh, I got hit. Am I gonna die to the poison? No, I'm gonna die to the laser. No, I guess I died to the poison. God. Before I fought it again, I decided to get a ton of potions. Since in Fargo's, having 30 of a potion gives you the effect permanently, but that was insanely expensive. So I did some mining off screen and I was able to afford all of them. However, I also had an Inferno potion mixed in there and that just blocked everything on my screen. So first thing I did after dying was throw that shit away and then also buy these greater danger sense potions from the brewer because they allow you to see projectiles a lot clearer. Projectiles look the same so far. Oh yeah, they are kind of glowing. Oh yeah, the bees are glowing. I can see them better. Oh damn. I don't get why would the queen bee shoot lightning? I don't get it.
Okay, that. Oh, please, please, please. Okay. 2 health. 2 health. That was so close. Holy shit. Oh my god. I didn't really get anything too important from the bee, so I decided to fight it again so I could get the small sting. And after a while, I got it. The small sting used and shot darts that stuck onto enemies, and hitting the stuck dart dealt double damage. The next boss was Deerclops, who in my Eternity playthrough was the worst boss I had ever encountered. And I was not curious to see how Masochist would change it. Using a city buster, I cleared some space and then I placed down a lot of planter boxes as platforms, because from prior experience, I knew that Deerclops makes it so that you can't stand on platforms. So I was curious as to see if I could stand on the planter boxes. So once I got the materials to craft the spawner, I headed home. But I realized I needed Demonite to craft it, which is why I decided to fight the Eater again. And well, I realized something. Killing the Eater's segments causes it to release corruption everywhere. So now my house was infected, and now I had to clear all that out. God, I hate this mod. Well, what can I do now? I got the Demonite I needed and crafted the deer thing, and then it was time to fight Deerclops. Well, on my first attempt, I realized something. First of all, my weapons did a shit ton of damage, and also that in order to dodge its attacks, I had to dodge by going in between its legs. And I definitely realized that myself, and not from the hundreds of comments I got on my last playthrough, which is why I wasn't struggling as much anymore. God, I hate this boss so much. This is my least favorite boss in ever. I genuinely hate this boss so much. And I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm so shit. Okay, it's so hard for me to like understand the attacks when there's so much like shit happening on the screen. That was so fast! That was, what? I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. I'm in quite a kerfuffle right now. There we go. Oh god. The laser just killed me. The laser just killed me. A third one all around. See, I'm telling you. Okay, I get the pattern now. Kind of. Never mind. Never mind. I take back everything I said. I apologize for being so shit. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. I'm stuck. I'm stuck again. I'm stuck. I can't move. I can't attack. There we go. There we go. Oh, holy shit. I hate this. I'm frozen again. Die. Oh god. Holy shit. I hate this boss so much. Deerclops dropped me a deer sinew, which allowed me to dash without the need of an accessory, but I had a chance to freeze when taking damage. In my opinion though, that was a fair trade. I also upgraded my shoes into Frostbark boots, and then after buying the water walking boots, lava charm, and obsidian rose from an alchemist NPC, I made Terraspark boots. In order to craft the spawner for the next boss, I needed a chum bucket. So I talked to the abomination and started a blood moon. And in there, I was able to fish up a zombie merman. In Masochist, the merman now spawns with a bunch of other zombies. After beating it, I didn't get a chum bucket. So I bought its spawner from the deviant, and at night, I used it to spawn the wandering fish. And I got the chum bucket. With that, I was able to craft the deviant's curse and spawn in the deviant.
The first of the 3 siblings from hell.
Oh, I got love struck. I forgot about love struck. On my first attempt, I remembered that the deviant inflicts love struck on you, which makes it so if you damage her, you actually end up healing her. So before the next attempt, I decided to get the nymph's perfume, which makes you immune to love struck. I figured out that you can craft a spawner for the nymph by kidnapping the deviant and turning her into a chocolate. Once I killed the nymph, I could now easily farm them by buying their spawners. While I waited for the deviant to spawn, I fought the deviant and started learning her patterns. Oh, it's doing another attack. I'm throwing spikes at you. Oh god. Oh, what's happening? Oh, okay, I see. I think it's gonna, yep, okay. If I go in the red circle, I get stuck. Okay, alright, well, I'm dead. Out of everything, I died to fall damage. After buying a lot of heart chocolates, I started farming nymphs. And I was able to get the perfume. Oh, there we go. Lucky nymph's perfume, baby. With the perfume, I was actually starting to do quite good. Okay. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Never mind. I'm not doing good. Pushing right. Okay, dodge the mimics. Alright, she's circling around. Pushing left. God damn it. I got hit. I'm getting knocked. I'm gonna get knocked. Right. Okay, spikes, dodge the spikes. Again, dodge the spikes. While also dodging her piss. There we go. Now skulls. Easy. And I was able to get her down to phase 2. She just used a medkit. He just chugged. Oh my god. Oh. No, I'm fine. I'm up. God damn it. Whoops. Okay, I'm dead. It's over. What the hell is that? It's over. Yeah, so the second phase was a lot harder. I'm knocked. So I decided to make an upgrade. I spawned the goblin army so I could fight the chieftain again and get a shadow flame. And using that, I turned my imp staff into the shadow imp staff. And the imp staff now shot shadow flames. I also decided to craft the knight's edge, but after crafting all the swords, I couldn't craft it for some reason. So I did some research, and apparently the dormant mod made a change. To craft the knight's edge, I needed to use a strengthened platform, which spawned in the world upon creation. So after making another world, since I added dormant to my world later, I was able to find this burning house, and in there, the strengthened platform. After taking the platform home, I realized that it had 4 spaces to put materials in, and I tried putting all the swords I got in, but this happened. Oh, it's doing it. It didn't work, it spat it out. I tried switching the order, and then it worked. The knight's edge now created a slash at the cursor. That's kind of lame. It barely does any damage too. 40 damage compared to this one that does like 500. But I decided to give it a try anyways, and it was kind of bad. I gotta like keep my mouse on it though, and that's
until it turned into night, and the knight's edge powered up.
Oh, okay. Now it's doing a lot of damage. Now it's doing a shit ton of damage.
So yeah, the knight's edge becomes a lot stronger when it turns into night. And that makes sense with the name, I guess.
What is happening? And she's dropping mimics on me. She's dropping hallowed mimics on me.
It was taking me a really long time to beat this boss, which is why I did some more research into what enchants I could get. And I decided to get the bee enchantment, since it made me spawn bees once I hit enemies, and I thought that might be useful.
Oh my god. Oh, I spawned the... God, I'm still fishing though. That's not gonna disturb my fishing. Please. Oh my god. I just need the fish. I need the fish. Let's go. That's what I needed. I'm going home. Is it coming after me? It is. Well, shit. I guess.
And yeah, it was. Since with each attempt, I was feeling myself doing a lot better.
Okay, I am starting to understand the patterns pretty well now. Should be any time. Yep, turn around. I got hit. God, I am so bad. I am actually awful.
Between attempts, I also added 4 more layers to my arena, downloaded a mod that allowed me to instantly fall from platforms instead of having to wait for like a second to drop, and also made a bundle of balloons to maximize my movement.
Alright, second phase, baby, second phase, let's go. Heal. Goated. Uh-oh. Oh, that was so close. Okay, I can heal. Let's go. Easy. Oh, god damn it, that sucks. Oh. I can't believe I dodged it. I suck at dodging this attack. My god, I am so bad at dodging this. I'm still alive. I got it. Heal. Rockets. Oh god. It's over. It's over. I'm good at dodging this attack. I'm good at dodging this attack. Desperation phase? Desperation or... It's over. I did it. I did it. My god, that was so hard. After 40 attempts, I was finally able to beat the Deviant. The Deviant dropped me an accessory called Sparkling Adoration, which made a circle around me, and made it so that when enemies or projectiles got in my circle and didn't hit me, my damage went up, and on its own, this wasn't that good. However, by using the deviating energy the Deviant also dropped, I was able to make Nakomi armor, which not only gave me increased damage for my current weapon class and increased minions by 2, but it also made the Sparkling Adoration better by making the radius bigger. And not only that, it also caused it to store up the energy when enemies grazed, which I could release by double tapping down. And this thing was really good. And you'll see why. I also upgraded my Terraspark boots into Zephyr boots, and those gave me an extra jump. So that combined with the bundle of balloons gave me a total of 4 extra jumps. And finally, I also made the Supreme Deathbringer Fairy, which was a combination of all the special Fargo's accessories the bosses dropped. After that, I created this thing called a double obsidian bridge, which created a complete platform all across hell by erasing everything in its path. I then decided to spawn the Wall of Flesh, which was completely yellow now. The wall in my Eternity playthrough was one of the easier bosses, since I didn't struggle with it as much as the rest of the bosses. And that was kind of true in Masochist too, because after I made my arena bigger, I was starting to do really good against the boss. I did it. So yeah, now we're finally in hard mode. Yeah! And I ended up with 140 deaths in pre-hard mode. And that's the most deaths I've ever had in pre-hard mode. I was just hoping that hard mode wouldn't be as bad, knowing full well that it would be worse. From here on out, there's a lot of grinding and upgrading to do, because I always try and get the best equipment that I can before fighting a boss. So I'm gonna try my best to explain those as fast as I can, so bear with me. After picking up the Waltz drops, I ended up getting this thing called Mutant's Discount Card that, like its name suggests, reduced the mutant shop prices by 20%. I got some hard mode crates, using which I was able to get a huge head start, because I got a lot of hard mode ores and souls of light. And finally, an accessory called Pungent Eyeball that made it so my cursor had a circle around it, and anything inside that circle burned. I decided to fight the wall again to get better emblems. Oh shit, my hearts are full. Oh wow, I forgot I did that. Oh damn bro, that didn't even do any damage. But since I suck, I lost. So I decided to get upgrades first before fighting it. I crafted an altar exterminator, using which I was able to remotely delete all the altars around the world. They're coming for me! Then I crafted a cobalt pickaxe and went mining, and instantly I was able to find the wizard. From the wizard, I bought a spell tome, which I turned into the crystal storm. So with that, I at least had one hard mode weapon. Then I went mining for mithril and palladium. And after getting a bunch, I made a mithril pickaxe and also a mithril flying knife, which was just a throwable mithril knife that made me faster once it hit enemies. After that, it was time to get titanium. And when I was looking for that, I ended up finding the halo, and there I realized that my gravity was flipped upside down when I entered. Once I had enough titanium, I headed home and made titanium armor. Then I decided to make a palladium enchantment, because it apparently gave you good healing buffs. For that, I needed a bat, life drain or clinger staff, and a painting. I headed to the caverns to make a place to farm bats. And after not too long, I was able to get the bat. While I was looking for an evil biome to get souls of night, I ended up finding a hallowed mimic, which had gotten reworked now. It now shot arrows and also created explosions every time it hit the ground, as if the normal mimics weren't annoying enough.
After that, I headed to the jungle, only to find out that it had been completely corrupted. And enemies down there were now dropping souls of night. After I died, I started to purify the damn jungle so that I could use my pylon, and that ended up taking me like 20 minutes. While there, I also realized something. The knife's edge had gone buffed, and now it shot a wave, so it was still a really practical weapon. After a really long and painful time in the jungle, I was eventually able to get enough souls of night to craft a key of night, and after getting some new potions, I started farming the mimics. After farming it for a seriously long time, I didn't get it. I made myself a titanium flying knife because I loved the mithril one and assumed that this one would be better, and started farming again. Even though I wasn't able to get the life drain, I did get a sundial, which in Fargo's you can turn into the enchanted sundial, and that can be used to easily change the time. For some reason, I just wasn't getting the Clinger Staff from the corrupt mimic, so I decided to change strategies and instead farmed the Crimson Mimic, and with that, I was actually able to get the life drain. Then I went and talked to the painter to buy the painting from him, and with that, I was able to make the Palladium enchantment. Now the next thing I needed was the emblems, and after beating the wall, I didn't get the emblem, but I did get a magic weapon called the Flesh Hand, which shot hungries that homed into enemies, and it was really good. The two emblems I was looking for was a Sorcerer and Warrior emblem. I was able to get the Sorcerer emblem after not too long, but it took me a while to get the Warrior emblem. Now for the last couple of upgrades before I started fighting bosses, I needed wings. So I quickly turned my Curse Flame into Ichor and made a golden shower.
This piece of shit ugly ass clown. What's this fuse thing?
What the hell? And then I headed to space, where you now suffocated, in order to fight wyverns to get souls of light. And while there, I was able to get not one, but 2 giant harpy feathers, which is crazy because there's a 0.5% chance of harpies to drop it. So with that, I was able to make myself harpy wings. Now this time, I promise it's the last upgrades. I decided to once again do some research on enchantments, and I saw 3 that I really wanted to get: the titanium, gold, and tungsten enchantment. For the titanium one, I pretty much had everything I needed to craft it. The only thing I really needed now was a crystal vial shard, which I was able to get after farming a lot of hallowed mimics. And I used that to make myself the titanium enchantment. Before I tried it out though, I wanted to make the other enchantments. For the gold one, I just needed gold armor and also gold critters. I got kind of lucky since I was in hard mode. I could just buy gold dust from the merchant, which I used to make a golden dipping vat, and with that I could turn normal critters into gold ones. After finding all the critters and turning them into gold, I was able to craft the gold enchantment. Now finally for the tungsten enchantment, the only thing that was hard to get was a candy cane sword. However, in Fargo's, there's an option that allows you to turn on Christmas drops, which allows enemies to drop presents. Now the only thing I had to do was farm enemies, which was a lot easier said than done because I needed 10 presents to craft the sword, and that was taking me a seriously long time. Once I finally had enough, I was able to craft a sword and make the tungsten enchantment. The titanium enchantment made a barrier around me made of titanium shards, and when I had the max amount of titanium shards, it gave me a resistance to most debuffs, and also a lot of resistance to projectiles and contact damage. The tungsten enchantment made my weapons and attacks huge. However, it also makes the attack speed slower, so for now, I decided to take it off, but it'll be really important in a second. The gold enchantment, the one I was most hyped for, allowed me to encase myself in a shell that made me invincible for a short period of time, and this was great, since I could just skip a lot of the boss's hardest phases in this and also heal while in the shell, and I love this. Now with this, we can finally fight the first boss. I made a jelly crystal, then headed to the Hallow and set up an arena to fight the first boss, Queen Slime. Now honestly, you're probably tired of hearing my voice and I'm tired of speaking, so let's take a short break while you enjoy watching this fight, because I for sure didn't. Holy shit, this face. Oh, okay, left, no, right. Please. Oh my, oh, that was so hard. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that.
That was insanely hard.
Yeah, so even though I was able to beat it first try, I hated this boss. Since a lot of its attacks were kind of impossible to dodge correctly. I mean, if there is a correct way. The only way I was able to figure out how to dodge them was to just fly over them. In terms of drops, I got some cool hard mode crates and also some wings that I didn't use because their flight time was kind of bad. Then I instantly moved on to the next boss called the Banished Baron, who seemed to be a ripoff Duke Fishron. So I crafted its spawner and headed to the ocean, where I set up an arena. Then it was time to spawn it.
I'm left clicking, but nothing's happening. Do I throw it? No.
I checked the boss checklist and it turned out that I had to throw it while I was underwater. So when I did that, I was able to spawn the boss.
Oh shit, what is that thing? Oh my god. Wait, why am I stuck?
I realized I was taking a lot of damage for some reason from a debuff. I checked the debuff and it turned out that I was taking damage from being outside of the water. So the arena I made was kind of useless.
Is that like is that supposed to be a mechanical version of the Duke? Like the twins and shit?
The fight honestly wasn't really that hard since most of its attacks were telegraphed, and because of my danger sense potion, I was able to easily see them. Well, until I got it down to half health and I got expelled from the water onto land. So my arena wasn't useless after all. Yippee! However, now the fight had become much harder.
Wow, the projectiles doubled. Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool.
With the Baron now shooting a lot more projectiles, shooting lasers, and also dashing at you. To make things worse, I tried using the gold enchantment and it did work. However, I didn't heal for some reason. So that ruined one of the main reasons to use this enchantment. Attempt 2, I had a plan. When I got it down to phase 2, I turned it to Knight so that I could use my Knight's Edge at its full potential.
At least now I'm doing good damage. Oh my, that shit did... Oh.
Then after a couple of attempts where I got really close,
200 hell.
I decided to replace my gold enchantment and I made an adamantite enchantment since all I really needed was a quad barrel shotgun to craft it, which was quite easy to get. And what the adamantite enchantment did was double all my projectiles I shot. It didn't work with my Knight's Edge, however, it did work with my imps, so I kept it on. And using that, I felt like I was doing a lot better, because my flesh hands were now hitting it a lot more consistently.
Alright, consistent damage, that's what we'd like to see, that's what we'd like to see. Yeah, this is way better, this is good.
And I was able to very easily get it down to phase 2, where once again, I was doing really good.
I gotta switch to sword now because I feel like the sword is better to hit it with. Shit, or I'm getting close, I think this is it. I think this is it. Yep, dodge. Ooh, let's go.
And this time, I was actually able to take this guy down.
I'm spamming heal. I healed.
But I died to a debuff.
What?
So I went back, and thankfully I was able to get the drops. The only important thing I got was this thing called Rusted Oxygen Tank, which made it so you got water movements outside of water, and were now super floaty. And also this sick weapon called the Baron's Tusk, which shot these spikes that stuck onto enemies. And once 15 spikes got stuck, they would shoot out and do a lot of damage. However, for some reason, it didn't work on the Baron, since they got stuck, but didn't shoot out. It might be because of Dormant Dawn, but I don't know. Anyways, after farming the boss for a while, I ended up getting this summon weapon that spawned an airstrike at the cursor. This magic weapon that you could charge up and it would shoot out lasers that did a shit ton of damage. And finally a sniper that reloaded, and if the reload is timed correctly, the bullets would pierce and do more damage. Now with this, I believed I was ready to move on to the next boss. The next boss is called Lifelight, and technically you're supposed to fight it after the mechs, but in my previous playthrough I had realized that this boss was extremely easy and could be easily defeated at the start of hard mode. What I hadn't realized was that the boss had now gone reworked, and now it was a tank that stayed in the same spot and shot so many projectiles at you, which did insane damage. Also, you could only deal good damage to it once it opened up. I tried switching classes to Mage to see if that would help. It didn't. So I tried switching to Ranger, and that also wasn't helpful. And instead decided to do mechanical bosses first. I started off with the Destroyer, since I had gotten the spawner for this guy from an enemy earlier.
Shit. My weapon's really good. Damn, I'm doing a shit ton of damage. Whoa, this weapon is great.
And honestly, despite all the BS happening on the screen, I was actually not doing so bad.
Oh. Okay, I'm stuck. God damn it.
Even though I lost the first attempt, before the next attempt, I had an idea. I decided to equip the gold enchantment. Kind of. Since I just put it in my vanity slot, so that when I got it down to the part where it would circle me, I could just go in my shell. Because that's the attack that I was struggling with the most.
Okay. Shit. Ooh, okay, I got it. Damn, this weapon, bro, I'm shredding it.
When I got it down to its last phase, I once again went in my shell, and in there I was able to get a good amount of health back. And once I came out, I shredded the worm.
Not really.
Now that I had gotten hallowed bars, I could now craft essences, which are these accessories for each class that give you a huge damage increase. However, to craft them, you also need a lot of items. They're also one of the key items required to crafting the Soul of Eternity. I first started off by crafting the Trimarang, then after abducting the mechanic, I turned her into the combat wrench. And for the Amazon, I just talked to the operator, and I was able to buy the materials from her. And the next thing I needed was a Terragrim, which I could craft by using an enchanted sword, which I could craft using 5 gold crates. I knew you could get gold crates from biome mimics, so I started farming them. Halfway into farming the mimics, I remembered something. I had the point shop enabled, so I checked if I could buy the swords from there. And yep, I was not only able to buy the Terragrim, but also a zombie arm and chain knives, which I also needed. The only thing I needed now was an ice blade, which I was able to get from ice crates. So I went and fought the Deerclops to get the ice crates. And from those, I was able to acquire the Ice Blade. And now I could craft the Barbarian's Essence, which gave me 18% increased melee damage, and also 10% increased speed, and 5% increased melee crit chance. Whew, so that was insanely good. Using my remaining hallowed bars, I made an Excalibur. And with its rework, it now kind of did like a combo attack, where it would do some long slashes and then quick ones. And it also spawned holy swords to attack the enemy. The only problem was the size. So I combined it with a tungsten enchantment, and that fixed the problem. So I used it against the destroyer, and well, it was very good. However, you know what was better? Using the Knight's Edge paired with the remote control, which was an accessory dropped by the destroyer that gave me immunity to electrified, and also when I got hit by an electric attack, I gained a supercharged buff that made my attack and movement speed faster. So by using this, I was melting the destroyer and was easily able to farm it. Using the hallowed bars I got, I made myself hallowed armor, a hallowed staff, and a holy blade. The hallowed staff spawned blades from the sky at the cursor's position. The holy blade was a throwable sword that hit twice because of the light blades it spawned, and I loved both of these weapons. For the final upgrade before the next boss, I decided to make a Bionomic Cluster, which is this item that gives you an insane amount of buffs. However, it also requires a lot of accessories dropped by rare enemies to craft. So, speedrun time! I first started a blizzard to fight ice golems so I could get a frigid gemstone. Then rainbow slimes to get concentrated rainbow matter. While doing that, I realized that the Nimbus Rod had gotten reworked, and it was now extremely loud. But it also did quite a hefty amount of damage. After getting the rainbow matter, I went and trafficked the deviant from the squirrel.
Thank you.
And then turned her into a jungle chest, so that I could spawn in a jungle mimic.
Goddamn it, shooting is tentacles at me!
After getting the tribal charm, I traversed my way over to the caverns because the next enemy I needed to find was Tim. However, after spending about 20 minutes there, I couldn't find it. And I did some research, and apparently Tim spawns in the lower cavern lair, around the area where you first find lava. So I went there, and after not too long, I was able to get one to spawn. And bro pulled up with a whole entourage. Anyways, even though I didn't get the accessory, I did get a wizard hat. And that was great because using that, I could craft a rune orb, the spawner for a rune wizard. Using that, I spawned in the enemy and killed it. So with that, I could now buy both of their spawners from the deviant and spawn them in easily. After I got Tim's concoction, I started farming the rune wizards, and that ended up being quite hard. After I got the Mystic Skull, I went to the desert and started a sandstorm so that I could fight a sand elemental, and I was able to find one very easily, but I ran into a clown.
No way I just died to a bomb.
After farming the sand elemental, I got the Sands of Time. Now at this point, I only needed 3 more items. I called in the Frost Legion, and that was quite insane. Once I beat the Frost Legion, I got the Ordinary Carrot. Next up was the Goblin Army, in which I had to fight the Goblin Warlock to get the Wretched Pouch. Now with this, I only needed one more item called Security Wallet, which was dropped from a Flying Dutchman. And well, I couldn't really buy nor craft a spawner for the pirates, so as much as it sucks, I just decided to leave that until later and move on to the next boss, the twins. The twins honestly weren't too hard. Well, that is until this attack, because well, you see, when Retinizer created the circle, not only did it shoot the laser, but Spasmatism also shot cursed flames. And to make things worse, leaving the circle makes you take a lot of damage because you start burning. On my first attempt, I was focusing on Retinizer since that's the one I struggle with the most, and I was able to actually take it down. Let's go, max health. First try. Took down Retinizer, baby, let's go. First try, first attempt. However, did it just wait, did it just respawn? Oh my god, it's over. So yeah, you need to take out both of them around the same time to beat this boss. After some attempts. Oh my god, I'm out of flight time, I'm dead. What? Okay, this might be it, No, it's definitely not it. Whoa, it's shooting, oh my god, it's shooting from medium fire. What? This is not the attempt. God. I decided to use the slime mount so I could have less trouble dodging the projectiles, and I also decided to use the same gold enchantment strat I used with the destroyer, and well, by combining both of those, I was starting to do a lot better. Oh, I'm out of flight time. Not again, please. I'm so close, please. I don't know how I didn't take damage. The dodge saved the bro. The hallowed armor is coming in clutch. Wait, did I take out Retinizer? Oh shit, I did take out Retinizer. Oh my god, that was so close. Holy shit. From the twins, I got an accessory called Fused Lens, which gave you some cool Cursed Flame and Ico related buffs. Using the Soul of Sight, I also made myself an Optic Staff. Then I decided to farm the twins to get their special Fargo's weapons, because I had heard that it was quite good, but after beating them like 10 times, I didn't get it. So, I went to sleep. Because I thought that this way, I might get the pirates to spawn. But then I remembered something. Enemies near the ocean have a chance of dropping the spawner. And yeah, I went to the ocean and guess what? I found a pirate map. So with that, I was able to call in a pirate invasion. Look at me. I am the Capitan. And fight the Flying Dutchman to get the security wallet, baby. And with that, I could craft the bionomic cluster. And well, I'm not quite keen on reading, so I just equipped it because lots of buffs. And well, one of the things it did was give me a zoom. So when I moved my mouse, it did this, and I wasn't a fan of that. It also spawned tentacles when I attacked, which made me quite slow. But thankfully, now I knew that you could turn these off. So I was able to equip this thing no problem. And move on to the next boss, Skeletron Prime. And well, this fight was special because, how do I even narrate this? Okay, so now he's shooting skulls and stars and lasers and more lasers and his arms are the skulls again, stars again, and what? Oh, it's morning. This fight was just insane because I had no clue what was happening this entire time, which is a trend that will carry on to all of the next bosses. But still, somehow I was doing decent. I don't know, man. It's just instincts at this point. God, this fight is so stupid. How am I on max health? I don't know. Oh no, please. I forgot about that. I hate this game. I genuinely hate this game. Yeah, so I had forgotten about the last ditch dungeon guarding phase Skeletron Prime also had. So once I found out about that, my body was ready. Getting hit left and right. I am not dodging anything. Holy shit. Oh, god damn it. Flight time, please, flight down. Oh!
What the hell happened? I hate this game. Even though I won, I have no clue what just happened. I genuinely do not like this mod. God damn, I've never hated anything else. But I did get this magic weapon though, so that's cool. I hate this mod. But you know what I hate more? I hate the fact that you've been watching me hate life for an hour and still haven't subscribed. Because did you know? Only 10% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed to me. And as I'm writing the script, I'm 45 subs away from 100k. So please, let's get to 1,000,000 subs. Skeletron dropped me a special Fargo's weapon called Refractor Beam. And also like the other mechs, an accessory. And I combined all three of those to craft this accessory called Dubious Circuitry, which gave me some NITRO buffs, I think. The reading comprehension devil strikes again. Anyways, I replaced my bionomic cluster with it. And you might be thinking, after all the effort I put into crafting that, isn't that just a waste? Well, no, because the bionomic cluster actually gives you a bunch of buffs by simply being in your inventory. Now that I had all three souls, I could now make a ton of upgrades. I first turned my Knight's Edge into the true Knight's Edge. Oh,
God damn, that was a flash,
then upgraded my shoes into the AOS boots. The true Knight's Edge, as you might have guessed, was just a lot stronger now and shot an extra wave. After that, I made a pickaxe axe and went to the jungle to get some chlorophyte and also life roots. After about 15 minutes of mining, I headed home. I used my life roots. Then by using that chlorophyte, I turned my Excalibur into the true Excalibur and the Holy Blade into the true Holy Blade. The Excalibur now shot projectiles and the true Holy Blade now became holier. Then I headed to Hell where I crafted the spawner for the next boss in the lava and used that to spawn the Hell Serpent. Oh my... Is it supposed to be that small? Well, I don't think this was supposed to happen. This is the second time something like this has happened in a Fargo's playthrough. So that's something to note, I guess. I don't know. Oh, damn, it does a shit ton. Oh my god, it does so much damage. But it also takes a lot of damage. How the hell did I die? Next attempt, the serpent actually had all its segments. And I was able to get it down low enough where it shed all its skin and started a final phase. Oh, it turned orange. I do not think those projectiles are supposed to be like that. Oh, it's shed. Where it just circles and creates these worm-like things to attack you. Oh, it's dead. Wait, what? Honestly, once I figured out what's happening, this was super easy. I got this sword from the serpent, which shot a wave of fire. Then, while I was mining in the jungle looking for life roots, I ended up finding this thing. What is that? Plantaris fruit. Oh my god, that was the Plantaris spawner. There's no way. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna last too long. After maxing out my health, I believed I was not prepared to take on Lifelight again. And now I was able to actually deal some amount of damage. But this boss was still very hard. Damn, they changed this boss a lot. Oh, it's shooting a laser, shooting a laser. Oh my god. Why is this boss so hard now? God, this attack is so much harder than it looks. Oh my, oh shit. This one isn't that bad. Oh, it spits them back out. Okay, I'm starting to get good now, I think. Oh shit, never mind. As soon as I said the okay hit. Then I was able to get it down low enough where this happened. Oh, it's created a barrier. Oh, is this gonna be like a sans thing? Yeah, it's gonna be like a sans thing. Oh, bro. God, it's shooting lasers. Oh, on the edges. All right, I see them. I see them. It's got a dodge. I'm so bad at this. God, I'm so bad at this. Holy shit! Holy, I give up. All right. This might be it. No, it's not it. Oh no. Oh wait, can I just go in my shell? I'm just gonna go in my shell. Oh, well, that worked. Oh, the shell is so broken. The shell is so broken. Alright, I got this. I got Wait, what the hell? What happened? Oh, died. From Lifelight, I got this summon weapon that spawned little pixies, which shot enemies for a while and then committed suicide. Then I beat Lifelight again a couple of times because I wanted the other weapons it dropped. The Enchanted Lifeblade was a melee weapon that spawned these magical swords, which would attack the cursor, and it was pretty good. But the other weapon, the Light Slinger, was a lot better and more fun to use in my opinion, since at first it shot regular bullets, but after about 40 shots, it shot a big bomb that did a lot of damage.
And this was my favorite weapon last playthrough, which is why I wanted this to keep it in reserve in case I needed it later on. Then with that, I was ready to fight Plantera, who in Fargo's was extremely bullet hellish. Although I guess there isn't anything unique compared to the other bosses we've seen so far. But I don't know. Something about this one felt even more bullet hellish. All Plantera did was just spawn these projectiles that floated around the arena, shot seeds at you, shot these weird spiky balls that would explode into more projectiles, and finally created these leaf crystals, which would circle Plantera and then nullify most projectiles. And once fully charged up, it would shoot those out at you. Honestly, this wasn't that hard, since all I had to do was just keep on moving and I could survive. Man, what is happening? I'm just gonna keep going in circles. I don't know what to do. And now I'm dead. However, that all changes when you get Plantera down to half health. And at that point, well... Oh, second phase. Oh my god, the crystals, they're so hard to dodge. And there's so many spikes. She's doing it, her tentacles. I'm dead. There's no, I'm not beating this shit. Oh my god. I don't even know how to explain this stuff, man. So after dying, I realized I needed any upgrades I can scrounge up. So I decided to make glorified armor, because it gave me a better damage boost and also allowed me to turn my hallowed armor into a hallowed enchantment, which made potions more effective and made it so that when you use a healing potion, it creates a shockwave, which would repel nearby enemy projectiles. And it did do that, but it also gave me the hallowed armor's dodge, I think. Because it might have been one of the other accessories, but I'm pretty sure it was this one. Well, anyways, I then went to the Halo to farm enemies for a while. Why? Because after I got 500 points, I was able to buy the Rod of Discord from the point shop. Every day I wake up and thank God for the creation of quality of life mods. For the final upgrade for now, I went to Hell to farm Red Devils so I could get a Fire Feather. But I ended up just buying it from the point shop once again. And with that, I made myself Flame Wings. And it was time to try more attempts at this luscious plant that made me load this mod so much more than I already do. I realized that I was taking a lot of damage from debuffs, so I decided to make an Ankh shield. And since I'm just borderline cheating at this point, I went and talked to an alchemist NPC, and I was able to buy everything I needed to craft the Ankh shield easily. I replaced my titanium enchantment with the shield because I felt like it was becoming obsolete. I also made a couple city busters and nuked my arena, because like I said, I needed any upgrade I could think of. Oh, god damn it. That's not good. I was seriously tired of this mod at this point, and I really wanted to take a break. But I couldn't do that because I knew that if I took a break now, I would never ever come back to this game. Which is why I decided to switch my strat and switch to Ranger, because keeping distance from Plantera was the key to winning. And I decided to make the Sharpshooter's Essence. And honestly, I'm just gonna skip through all the grinding for the weapons and stuff. But once I crafted it, I also made some Ichor bullets and turned those into an endless Ichor pouch. And with this, I was able to keep my distance from Plantera. And even though it took me a while to get used to ranged, I was feeling myself improving a lot more. And eventually, this happened. Oh, this might be it. This might be it. Yeah, alright. Okay, okay. I just need like 2 more charge bombs and it's over. I'm stuck. Oh my god, I healed. Hit the bomb, please. Shot the bomb. Oh my god, that was horrible. At least we're halfway done with the game now. From Plantera, I got an accessory called Magical Bulb, which will be important soon, and also a Nettle Burst, which now allowed me to infinitely fly, and when I right-clicked, it spawned thorns. Then I headed to the Lizard Temple in order to fight Golem. After very painfully making my way to the altar,
Huh? What did I die to?
I got this message. And I decided to head back home because I remembered that I needed to craft a lizard instantiation bomb, which clears a huge chunk of space when used in front of the altar. And this is really important because like Deerclops, platforms don't work when fighting Golem, so I needed as much space as I can get because you see, Golem has now gotten reworked and is now one of the hardest bosses in this game. Oh god, there he is. There's that smiling piece of shit. I hate this guy so much. Undertale wasn't enough. He's gotta traumatize me. He's shooting lasers. He's gotta traumatize me in Terraria too. Oh my god.
No! I don't get this shit. There's so much stuff happening. Why is it so hard? Saying that I struggled would be quite an understatement. Eventually, I decided to equip the magical bowl, which basically spawned a mini Plantera to help me fight and increase my regeneration depending on how much light I'm taking in. So to complement that, I also lit up my arena, which was kind of a double-edged sword because even though it helped me regenerate, it also made it really hard to see what was happening. I can't see what's happening. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god, holy shit. This is the attempt, this is the... I'm calling it.
What? 400?
Holy shit, I'm so close. This is so close. Oh, I dodged it. I dodged the laser. This is it. This is it. I'm cornered. I'm cornered. No. Please, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, God. Please, please, please. Oh my God. I did it. Why was that so hard? Why was that so hard? Why was Gollum the hardest boss yet? That took like 100 attempts. Oh, I'm done. I'm done with this mod. I'm so tired of this mod already. I just want to finish this. I died around like 60 times to Gollum. And at this point, my total deaths were 304. Which is quite insane, but it just keeps getting worse. I bought the Golem's treasure bag because no way am I fighting it again, so that I could have enough beetle husks to make myself beetle armor. Then after that, I decided to do the solar eclipse because I wanted to fight Mothron and get a broken hero sword. There it is. Oh, what? It attacks with swords now? I mean, that is kind of cool, not even gonna lie. After beating it, I not only got a broken hero sword, but also a broken hero flying knife. Using those, I turned the broken hero sword into the Terra Blade, and the broken flying knife into the Terra flying knife. The Terra Blade was very simple since it just shot a wave, until I right-clicked, and it did this. Oh damn, that was sick. That was a sick roll. Oh shit! Well, you see, doing the roll empowers the sword and makes it much stronger. Same thing with the flying knife, since it was kinda basic at first. Well, basic compared to what happens if you hold right click. Oh my god, that's so cool. The damage was insane, but it has a huge drawback which you will see soon. Then after that, I went to the dungeon to farm enemies to get ectoplasm, because using that, I could craft another combination accessory called the Lump of Flesh. I first farmed Dr. Bones to get a skull charm. Then I fished up Dread Nautilus because I needed a Dread Shell. Oh my god, bro, he's doing too much. Yeah, I guess shit on shithead. Damn, that was not a good insult. And with that, I was able to craft the Lump of Flesh, which made me leave behind spikes when I dashed, gave me this eye above me that would charge up and shoot a laser, and it also gave me a parry, which I never used. After that, I went to the glowing mushroom biome so that I could find a truffle worm. Once I found one, I headed home and started making a tree. Why, you may be asking? I don't know, man. I just felt like making a tree. Once I was done with the tree, I headed to the ocean to spawn the Duke. Oh, there's the Widow Boy. If I remember correctly, this was the easiest boss in Eternity. Honestly, the Duke wasn't that hard since its attacks were kind of basic. Pretty much just regular Duke Fishron, but spiced up a bit, you know? Finally, a boss that doesn't make me want to bash my head into a wall. Oh, I completely forgot about the second phase. It just regenerated. Oh my god. Oh, what is happening? There's so much. Okay, never mind. I take back everything I said. This is not easy. This is not easy at all. I'm dead. Oh my god, that's really hard. I spoke too soon. Yeah, so the fight becomes very hard once you get it down to half health. But still, to be honest, this was still quite doable. And I was actually able to diminish the Duke's health bar and take it down. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Please, I'm begging. It regenerated again. Oh my god. Oh my god, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's up? man. I don't want to play this mod. I don't want to play this mod. I hate this mod.
One cool thing I realized was that the flying knives did some insane damage.
Bro, his health is disintegrating. Oh my god.
However, when you empower them, you get hit by lightning and you take a ton of damage, which makes this very risky to use.
I killed myself.
After a ton of attempts,
all right, last phase. Last phase. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Oh my god, I'm not locking in. Oh shit, oh shit, holy shit. Oh my god.
I decided to check the Fargo's guide to see if it offered any helpful suggestions, and it did. It basically told me to get a rabies vaccine, which would cancel out one of the debuffs the Duke inflicted on you, and also to fight Betsy, since it drops a lot of useful items to use against the Duke. So I went and talked to the old man and got the old one's army stuff. Then I cleared out a huge space for it. And once I was done with that, it was time to activate my trump card for this event, Hoiks. I remembered this trick from a video Gungnir made, where he explained how you could use Hoiks to cheese the army, basically by putting down a block and then hammering it to face a certain direction, then replacing it with a platform creates a Hoik, or at least it should. It wasn't working for me. I kept experimenting and I realized that it only works when it's on the ground for some reason. That piece of information will be important real soon. With the Hoik, you can exit from one side, and from the other, it just blocks you out. With this, the ground enemies won't be able to reach the crystal and I'll be easily able to crowd control. However, you see, I'm a dumbass and I placed multiple Hoiks on top of each other because I thought, you know, it might work better in blocking the enemies, but when I started the event, I soon realized that the enemies were just hopping over the Hoik. So the top Hoiks didn't even work and there was no real point in me doing all that. But still, despite all that, I was actually able to do crowd control quite easily because of my Terrablade. And I was able to reach the Betsy wave right before I died.
What the hell? What is happening?
Which was good, since reaching wave 7 actually gives you the spawner for Betsy, so I was able to easily spawn it without having to do the whole event from the beginning. However, there was one teensy-weensy problem. This fight was also quite hard, and I don't know if you noticed because it is kind of a small little Easter egg, but there's these texts that pop up on the screen that I definitely didn't even see until I was editing this video, and they definitely didn't give me migraines at 3 AM. Anyways, I died to this boss quite a lot.
Damn, that dodge was sick, bro. The Terrablade is so good. God, this die. Where is it at? I don't know where it's at. Oh, okay. I can dodge it. I can dodge this. Chill, please die, please. Oh my, finally. Oh, and I got the weapon too. But when I finally beat it, I indeed get some insanely useful items.
What? Betsy wings first try? First of all, I got Betsy wings. Next, I got this accessory called Betsy's heart, which pretty much just gave me this fireball dash that inflicted Betsy's curse onto enemies if I hit them. And finally, the most important thing, called the Dragon's Breath, which was a flamethrower, so that's already cool, that had a really good range, and it also did some serious, and I mean serious damage. To go along with that, I made an endless gel pack for infinite ammo and also shroomite armor. With that, I was able to double my damage. I tried it out against the Duke and it was actually really good, but I had forgotten to get the rabies vaccine. So I went to the caverns to farm cave bats for rabies shots, since the way you get a rabies vaccine is by combining 30 rabies shots.
Oh, I think that's it. I think that's the last one. Damn, that took me an hour.
Once I had all 30, I made the vaccine and now I was immune to rabies. Now with all these upgrades, I was able to somewhat consistently get the Duke down to its last phase. However, that last phase was insane.
Alright, last phase, how do I do this? Okay, that was completely on me.
And I mean, like, actually the hardest thing in the mod yet.
Alright, let's go. I'm max health. I'm dodging it. I'm not dodging it. Oh, okay, Alright, I'm gonna just go in my shell. Switch it. That's the wrong one. Oh, there we go. I exited. What is happening? What the hell was that? I have no clue how I'm supposed to do this last phase. Oh my, this is actually impossible. Okay, that's not that bad, but like still. What did I die to?
At some point, I got on a call with friends and we started analyzing this. We watched a video by another YouTuber called XY Quaid who no-hit the Duke, and we realized that the Duke in that video behaved differently than the one in mine, since the last phase was a lot tamer. We just talked it up to maybe mine being glitched or updated, but I also decided to reference the loadout used in the video. I made a recon scope and also a ranger emblem, and I stacked those with my sharpshooter's essence because I had completely forgotten that these actually work together. I also made a crystal assassin's enchantment, which gave me a dash and also allowed me to shoot a smoke bomb, which I can teleport to, and once I did that, it boosted my damage by 30%. And with this, I was doing good, but it was still very hard. Especially that last phase, which was just insane.
That's not fair.
I can't take this shit. I can't take this shit. Gorgeous balls. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. God.
I don't know why you would willingly play this. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Because somebody donated $100 and I said I would, and I was joking.
I feel like this isn't $100. This isn't worth $100.
So why does it go normal when I...
Is it getting enraged for some reason? Are you doing something wrong to enrage
You're
it?
probably going too high.
I guess maybe because yeah, see, when I'm not in my shell, it does this.
Yeah, enrage is amplified and attacks extremely aggressively outside of the ocean.
Yeah, you're going to space.
Yeah, when you're out of the ocean, he's enraged.
Dude.
Okay, shit, you know what? You're right. Oh god, I'm still getting my ass beat. All right, there we go. That's how I beat like most of the bosses on their final phases. I just go in the shell. Because a lot of them are self. Was I not in the ocean? I guess not.
In the ocean.
Bro.
Yeah, so my arena was huge since I had expanded it earlier, and I kept leaving the ocean biome, which is why that last phase was so hard. But once I realized that, I tried staying in the ocean.
Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. This is it, baby. No, it's not. It's not it. I'm going up. I'm going outside of the ocean. Damn it. I gotta go down. Gotta head straight down. Let's go. Shit, I'm going up again. I'm outside of the biome. Please, God, please.
Let's go, baby!
I screamed. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m.
And eventually, I was able to take it down.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
From the Duke, I got an accessory called Mutant Antibodies, which increases damage for a current weapon class by 20%, but it also turns down life regeneration.
Oh, 20. This shit increases your damage by 20%.
I love that your high only lasts like a solid 2 seconds after you beat the boss, and then you just start looking at the items going, alright, this one does like some damage.
Then after magically acquiring some money, I bought a bunch of treasure bags so I could get fishron wings. Once I got those, there weren't really any other upgrades I could make, so I just decided to move on to the Empress of Light.
Oh, there it is. Prismatic lace wings.
Ouch!
Oh, there's mommy. Wait, what? What? Huh? Who said that? Oh my god. Oh god, I forgot how annoying this fight was. The eye! It knocked me back! Oh my god. God damn!
Bro, what the fuck? It's an animation where the main character loses.
Oh, I gotta go around it. Oh!
Bro!
God, this attack again!
Yeah, dodge which way again?
Oh god. Yeah. Oh, I did it! I dodged it! That dumbass wandering eye killed me. Luffy, I did it. Are you proud of me? I dodged that attack.
I am proud of you.
On one attempt, I was able to get it down to half health, where phase 2 started, and well...
Oh shit! Phase 2! Oh my god! What the hell was...
I did get it down to phase 2 again a couple of times.
What is this shit? What is this? Oh, I dodged it. I dodged it, baby. You just gotta stay in the middle. Never mind. But to be honest, I just did not feel like learning the patterns, so I gave up on this boss for now. Instead, I headed to the dungeon to fight the cultist, and this is where I started getting quite lucky for a bit. God, I hate this. I remember this boss was so shit in Eternity.
What the?
Oh, yeah,
He's using the pillars on you.
Yeah, it throws the pillars at. It throws the pillars at you.
Ain't no way he just tried to hit you with the fucking vortex.
He throws all 4 of them at you. This is just one.
There it is.
Do you know what the Moonlord does?
No.
He throws moons at you. Bro, I think I glitched it. It doesn't have any clones. Usually it got 4 clones in my Eternity playthrough, and then all 4 of them threw pillars at you. Yeah, I think I glitched it. Baby, let's go. That's a
If it's glitched, it's glitched. Whatever.
If it's glitched, yeah, I'm gonna take this opportunity.
Not enough particles, shit boss.
I can actually tell what I'm looking at sometimes.
Yeah. What did I die to? What did I die? What?
You died. He started summoning the prophecy's end, the little purple thing you can't see because it's nighttime. Yeah.
Please be glitched again. God, I'm begging you, please be glitched. I don't wanna. He's glitched.
I just don't think he does. Yeah.
No, I remember he threw all 4 pillars at you, and then you had to like go to a certain position to dodge them.
Hey Luffy, I actually made my own Terraria mod. Come check it out. Terraria
Good
mod.
Lord. Holy shit.
What do you do?
You just put on the epilepsy video that's supposed to give you a seizure.
Yeah, so the cultist was glitched, and in normal Fargos, there's usually multiple cultists, and they throw all sorts of shit at you. However, I got lucky and only had 1 spawn. Oh, I beat it first try, baby. Or second try, whatever. The only important thing I got from the cultist was this item called Mutant's Pact, which gave me an extra accessory slot, where I could only put an enchantment, force, or soul into it. For now, I just put a titanium enchantment in it. After beating the cultist, I headed straight for the pillars, and I decided to fight the solar pillar first, since that's the one I usually struggle with the most. Heading to the pillar, I realized 2 things. First of all, I couldn't use any weapons other than melee. And second, the pillar now attacked me in various different ways. What the hell is that? After quickly taking it down, since I didn't want to spend a single extra second there, I headed straight to the vortex pillar, where, as you might have guessed, I could only use ranged weapons. If you're wondering why I didn't use the solar fragments to make weapons, well, that's cause I wanted to save them to use after I fought Moonlord at least once, so this way I won't be in a rush to make weapons before Moonlord spawns. Anyways, before I fought the 2 remaining pillars, I decided to start the Pumpkin Moon because I needed to get spooky wood so that I could craft a new armor set called the Gaia armor set. After farming morning woods for about 15 minutes, I had enough spooky wood to craft the Gaia armor, which was really good since it gave buffs for every class, and when you double tap down, you could activate the set bonus, which increased your damage by 30% and armor penetration by 20. However, it also reduced your defense by 20 and health by 10%. Then after that, I had to craft the apprentices and occultist's essence, and since I don't want to go through each and every step I took to get to that point, here's a quick montage of me farming for some of the items. Once I crafted both the Apprentice and Occultist essences, I headed to the Nebula Pillar, which despite being the easiest to take out, was also the coolest. It shoots projectiles. It shoots a lot of projectiles. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh shoot. Oh god damn. That was close. Then with that, I headed to the Stardust Pillar to take out the final pillar. And after doing so, I was able to unleash one of the 4 horsemen of my insanity, Moonlord. God, that shit was lame. Okay, so the way this fight works is his immunity cycles. Right now he's weak to melee. And next up is gonna be, oh my god, next up is gonna be weak to Ranger. God damn, this shit is so hard. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Ranger time. Ranger, I'm dead though. I don't think I'm gonna survive. I gotta switch. Yeah, there we go. Well, this is gonna take a really long time.
Yeah, so since Moonlord's weakness cycles, I had to craft weapons of all 4 classes. And once I was done with those, I also made a Chalice of the Moon by combining a ton of Fargo's accessories. And what it did was basically summon a lunatic cultist that helped me attack. And it gave me a lot of resistance to debuffs. But you see, it had a huge drawback, because the cultist's attacks made the screen so much more confusing and full than it already is. Then I made myself an endless glorified bullet pouch, cause I can't aim for shit. And I started doing more attempts at the Empress because I needed a soaring insignia and a kaleidoscope.
This is it's it. I did it. God, that shit was insane.
Wow.
After buying a lot more treasure bags, because I was not gonna fight it again, I was able to get the kaleidoscope. I also wanted to get the Terra Prisma, but I did not want to fight the morning version of the Empress. Now with these upgrades, I was doing awful against the Moonlord.
How am I supposed to do this?
At one point, I did try and add a lot of torches on my arena, so I can maximize light levels and squeeze as much regeneration as I can out of the magical bulb. That was part of the chalice, but after spending a while doing that, I realized just how long that was gonna take, so I gave up on that.
Oh, the laser, god damn it. Oh shit, okay. Oh, I can just go under it. Alright. Oh, wait, I can dodge it using my sword. That's so broken. Is there and this slows me down. I forgot. I have to like take my it shoots a laser in this phase 2. Alright, half health. I think phase 2 is about to start. Yeah, there's the moons. God, shit. Oh my god, he's throwing suns at me. I forgot he does that. Please, down. Oh, the eye. So accessories. Oh, what is happening there? Oh. Is this the attempt? Is this might be it? Am I gonna? Okay, let me switch myself. No, I got distracted. No! I got it! Let's go! Please! No! This is it. I'm believing in myself. Switch. Yeah. Oh, last phase. Summoner. You know what? I'm just gonna go in my shell. Where is it at? Over there it is. No, I got distracted! Oh, damn, I'm starting to get so close. What the hell? Oh, what? I'm going in my shell again. Oh, I'm starting to get so close. Please. No, I'm so stupid. Why did I go?
Eventually, I did have a genius idea. Loadouts are a new feature added in 1.4.4. Basically, I created these 3 loadouts. One to use the Guy armor for the overall damage increase, then one for Ranger using Shroomite armor and some other Ranger accessories, because Ranger was the most consistent way of dealing damage. And finally, one for defense using Beetle armor and other defense related accessories. By binding buttons, I was able to freely switch between these loadouts, and even though it took a while for me to get accustomed to the loadouts, I was starting to do a lot better.
Okay, this is going way too well. Yeah, I was gonna say I have a feeling that they're gonna shoot lasers. Oh, bro, I hate the summoner ones. Oh, dog, the Beetle armor's defense is so good. Wait, I can tag the laser now! Oh, there's way too much happening. Oh, yeah, bro, the spin dash is so OP. I still got hit though. This is it. If I actually somehow lose here, bro, I will admit to being the shittiest player in history. Let me change my class. Yeah, there we. This is it. This is it. This is it. I keep saying this. It was it. It was it. It was it. It's it. It's it. Oh, I did it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did it. I can finish this mod now. I'm almost done. I'm deleting this game after I beat this mod. My head. It hurts. At this point, I had 554 deaths, and 146 of them were from Moonlord. Now, you might think that that's a lot, but considering the fact that the total number of deaths I had was around 1200, that's not even half of the total deaths. So that should give you some sort of idea of what's about to happen in the next and final stage of the game. Post Moonlord. There's only 3 bosses left at this point. The first thing I did was craft a lot of crafting stations so I can combine them into an ultimate crafting station called the Crucible of the Cosmos, which has an insane crafting tree. I'm so tired. I don't wanna grind no more. But no, because Fargo decided that it was now time for me to craft the souls. Well, you see, souls are pretty much upgrades to the essences-ish. But now there's also a soul of flight and soul of run, or whatever the hell it's called. Before I started slaving away at those, I first had to fight Ice Queens, because I needed an accessory they dropped. After I got that, I started the Martian Madness, because once again, I needed an accessory from the Martian Saucer. Once I acquired that, I was able to make the Heart of the Master, which did something, I guess. I also made a portable storage access, which allowed me to use the magic storage from anywhere. Now, it was soul grinding time. I first started off with the Supersonic Soul, which required me to get a lot of speed related accessories. After crafting the Supersonic Soul, I was now insanely fast, which was pretty impractical. However, I was able to turn it off in the Fargo settings. Next up was the Flight Mastery Soul, which, as you might have guessed, required all sorts of wings to craft. After I got all of them, I was able to make the Flight Mastery Soul, which gave me infinite flight and allowed me to hover. Next up was the Sniper Soul and Berserker Soul, since Ranger and Melee is what I was usually using. Another thing I should say is that the grinding was super easy to do, however, it was insanely boring and just so hard to sit through. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of spending an hour grinding before being able to progress, since fighting the next couple of bosses without them would be pretty much impossible. Anyways, once I crafted those 2 souls, I also decided to go ahead and make the Colossus Soul, since for this one, I was able to get pretty much everything I needed from an Alchemist NPC, except this accessory called Chromatic Cloak, which I had never heard about before this. And what it required me to do was go to the Shimmer. Fun fact, I have never been to the Shimmer before. I didn't even know what it did. But thankfully, I was in a call with some true Terraria enthusiasts, and they told me to head to the ocean and dig to the underground there. By doing that, I was eventually able to reach the Shimmer. Is this the Shimmer? Whoa, this is actually really cool.
You
don't know about this?
It's been here for like over a year.
What's this? Shimmering, you've gone insubstantiable. Alright, I'm just falling through the world, I guess. And there I threw the Star Veil into the Shimmer to get the Chromatic Cloak.
No ending. You know banana doesn't have an ending.
While down there, I also turned my Rod of Discord into the Rod of Harmony.
The most stupidest shit to say.
Am I wrong?
Which in vanilla allows you to freely teleport without inflicting a Chaos State debuff on you, but in Eternity, it makes you take damage when used in boss fights. Then I threw a Life Root, Life Crystal, and an Apricot to get some permanent buffs. I got increased defense and increased mana and life regeneration. Then after just a bit more farming for honeycombs, cause they seem to be super abundant in recipes and Fargos, I was able to acquire the Colossus Soul, which gave some insane defense buffs. Now you might think we're done grinding, but guess what? There's still a lot more to do, because you remember the enchantments. Now that I have the Crucible of Cosmos, you can combine them to turn them into forces, which give you the effects of all the enchantments. For now, I only decided to make 2, the Force of Will and the Force of Spirit. Why those 2? Well, because from my previous attempt, I knew that combining those 2 turns you into a god. For now, I'm gonna pretty much skip the grinding once again, but I mostly just used the point shop to get everything. The only thing that was kind of hard to get was a garden gnome, since it turned out that you had to find and contain a gnome, and then expose it to sunlight, which was very hard to do since I could easily blast this little man into the atmosphere because of how many buffs I had. Do not kill it. I think that's it. Why isn't it transforming? It's not transform. Maybe I gotta like. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, I touched it. Oh, what? After crafting the Force of Will and Spirit, I also crafted the Force of Earth. Since I already had most of the enchantments required to make it, the Force of Will gave me tons of buffs, but most importantly, it allowed me to encase myself in gold. And unlike the gold enchantment, I now stayed in the shell for a lot longer. I think, at least that's what it felt like. Now with this, I was ready to fight the next couple of bosses called the Champions. I made the Champion Sigil and used it in the forest biome to spawn the Champion of Timber. God damn! The champions are kind of mini bosses which you can spawn by using the sigil in different biomes. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely hate almost all of them, since they're just complete projectile spam. Every time my health got low, I would just go in my shell. And with the insane healing buffs I had, I was able to easily regenerate to max life. And let's say if my health did drop down to 0, I could easily just revive myself. Okay, phase 2, phase 2. Shit, oh my god. Well, why is it lagging so... God. Takes Terraria to make my 4090 lag. This is the first time I've ever seen my 4090 lag, and it's Terraria. Okay. Oh, shit, I'm low health. Yeah, see, I can survive. That boss wasn't even hard. It's not even the fact that it's hard. It's just really badly made, in my opinion. After the Champion of Timber, I headed to the cavern to fight the Champion of Terra. Okay, god damn, my game. Holy shit. Bro, okay. I'm not doing any damage. Oh, okay, I figured it out. You gotta hit the head to deal any good damage. This boss is also super shit. There's so many there's so much stuff happening. I'm just gonna go in my shell. Bro, this fight is taking so long. It's been 4 minutes already. Alright, last phase, I think his head comes off. Yep, the head is here. God, it's taking so long. It would just die already. Please. Okay. That took 8 minutes. That took more than 8, almost 9 minutes. God. Next up was the Champion of Earth, whom you spawn in Hell. Oh my god, bro. Once again, he's barely taking any damage. God, I hated this guy in Eternity. And I hate him in Masochist too. Holy shit. It's taking so long. This is taking so long. God. 8 minutes. It took me 8 minutes again. And then the Champion of Life, who you fight in the Halo, and it's pretty much just a harder life light. This was not so bad, I think. But still, it's barely taking any damage. God, I'm so tired of this. It's not too bad, though. It's not too bad. Oh shit, I remember this. I think this is the last phase where, yeah, it's just gonna keep on doing the same attack. It's just gonna keep, my god, oh my god. But I can just go in my shell, wait for it to kill my summon to kill it. After that was the Champion of Nature. For this one, I think the heads, the neck doesn't deal contact damage. It's just the body and the heads. God. Jeez. Oh, bro, this is... I'm gonna go take a break. This is taking way too long. That took like 16 minutes. My head. Oh my god, I can't take this. I know I sound like a white girl, but this is really bad for my mental health. At this point, I was realizing that it was taking me an extremely long time to beat these bosses, and it was killing me. But then, I remembered something. The mutant sells this item called an Overloader, which you can combine with boss summons to make a special summon, using which it spawns 10 of the boss. And here's where it gets interesting. If you use 10 of the special summons, you spawn 100 of a boss, and killing all of them causes them to drop a special item which you can combine with the previous special Fargo's weapon they dropped to make an even stronger weapon. Oof. I know that sounds and looks confusing, but just watch. I killed 100 king slimes. Eye of Cthulhu's. Queen bees. Skeletrons. And Eater of Worlds. And by using their weapons, I was able to make these new upgraded versions of the weapons they dropped. The only one I really liked was the Big Sting and the Hell Zone. Then after trying it out against the champion of Terra, I went to the ocean to fight the champion of Will. And this one used to be the only champion that I actually liked. But like everything else, Masochist makes me completely hate it. I don't, okay, oh my god. I'm really close to being stuck. Why does it like refresh its barrier? Oh, okay. Oh shit! Damn that! What? Okay. I think for this one I just gotta. Ooh, what was? Huh? Shit! What the hell? That did so much damage. Alright, I got it. This is it. I don't think I'm gonna die. As long as I don't touch it, I think I should be good. If it touches me once, did it? Okay, it just went through me. God, I don't know what's happening. Please, finally. I just want to get these over with. Next up was the champion of Shadow, who you spawned in the Corruption. Yippee! Another projectile heavy boss. Let's go! I'm so excited. This boss is so fun. Oh, what's happening? Why is there clothes now? Oh shit. Oh my god. I took so much damage from that. Did I really just die with second phase? Let's go. Wow, this is so exciting. Riveting gameplay. Please just die. I can move on, please. Thank you. Now for the final mini-boss, the Champion of Spirit, who spawns in the corrupted underground desert. This was one of the only ones that I actually kind of liked, I think. Yeah, those hands, if I touch them, they heal it. Yes. Oh shit. Damn, he does so much damage. I'm going my shell. Oh, it knocked me. Oh yeah, see, okay, oh my, it's healing. It just healed so much. No, why did it heal so much? That's not fair. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Again, I'm just gonna go in my shell. Damn, can't get me. It's healing. It's healing, bro. That's not. Now it's gonna kill. And I died. I give up. I'm not beating this boss. I don't want to do this. I honestly was extremely tired of these garbage ass bosses. So I gave up on the Champion of Spirit and I headed to space to fight the last champion, Aridness, the Champion of Cosmos. Now you see, Aridness is the only champion who is considered an actual boss, and you can see why. This guy is actually such a cool bro. He's a whole JoJo stand. Keep watching. And yeah, there it is. He stops time. He stops time. That's insane.
Yeah, I fucking love this one so much. God, it's JoJo reference. It reminds me of my JoJo face, JoJo era though. I used to scream ora ora at school.
Bro, you are so lame. Why would you tell me that? That was so... Alright, there we go. Down. What happened? Oh, second phase. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, there's a lot more knives now. Guys, that's so quirky. Oh, and I just flew right into it. Wow. She's punching lasers. He's punching lasers. Bro, this guy's a whole ass beast. Damn. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. What was that? Where did those lasers? Is he changing colors? Okay, what? I'm playing like actual garbage. I don't know how I'm at max health. What? Come on, please. Oh yeah, and I got hit. Yeah. If it wasn't for my force of will, I would be dead right now. And I died. Before the next attempt, I realized something. Oh shit, I just realized I didn't make armor the whole time. God damn it, Vortex armor.
I still had the Gaia armor on. I had completely forgotten to make post Moonlord armor. So I made Vortex armor since I was mainly using Ranger, and I started doing a lot better.
Hey, yo, what?
I'm almost at the end. Oh my god. Whoa, it spawns the moons. I forgot it does that. I forgot it does that. Yeah, I got it. It's just moving. I just gotta keep going in circles. Yeah, this isn't too bad. It's actually pretty easy to dodge. Yeah, and I can also just go in my shell, heal up.
Die. It'll be funnier if you die.
I really don't think it will.
Die.
Shut up. Literally in my shell and it's gonna die. I literally died while I was in my shell, dog. That's so crazy.
Don't do that in your video. Nobody will watch your video.
Aridness drops an accessory called Universe Core, which makes critical strikes deal 4 times damage. Also a material called Iridanium, which can be used to make some new equipment. But I needed more, so after very painfully beating it again, I got enough to craft Aridness's armor, which not only looked sick, but when I double tapped down, I could activate its set bonus, which was a stand. And not only that, but like Moonlord, I had the cycling thing around me, which empowered a class by 80%, and the stand's attacks also change depending on what phase you're in. Then by using the Iridanium, I made a new force called the Force of Cosmos, which gave me the Luminite armor buffs and allowed me to stop time. Which I guess you can't see because the effect doesn't work for some reason, but trust me, time is stopped right now. Then finally, for the last upgrades before the next boss, I got some more overloaders and fought 100 walls. Then 100 brains, because I had forgotten to fight them before, and I needed their special weapons. Now with this, I was ready. I crafted Abomination's Curse and used it to spawn the second sibling from hell and the second last boss, Abomination. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Holy shit, what is happening? Oh, I took so much damage. That does so much. Oh, god damn, if this phase is so hard, what's the second phase gonna be like? Bro, no way. No way. Okay. Shit. Oh, do they home? Oh, there is curve. Wait. Oh, I got it. Circle. Just go around circles. Just go around circles. That's the only way I have. Shit, this one isn't that bad. This one's not so bad. Oh my god, second phase. Let's go. Holy shit. Oh, holy shit. Oh. No! Yeah, so Abomination has another phase when you get its health down a lot lower. However, I was struggling so much on the first phase that it took me a bunch of attempts before I was able to get good at the first phase of the fight. And by get good, I mean I just turned off most of my effects and mainly used the big sting, which actually allowed me to kind of see what was happening, so that made the attacks a bit easier to dodge. Damn, this shit is, bro. This is so hard to dodge. I'm just gonna go myself. All right, time is stopped, and when I let go, boom, bro, that barely did any damage. However, you could say that I got lucky on that attempt because I didn't reach the second phase again for a while, and on the rare occasions that I did, I would just die instantly. Oh, bro, what the? I got berserked on my Rod of Discord. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I am not doing this shit no more. Is this boss really that hard? Okay, so now I'm in an Eternity world, by the way. I'm trying to get out in Eternity because I want to see if I'm just bad. Oh my god. This is easy, bro. It's barely doing any damage. Why am I doing so much damage? Oh, second phase already. I'm on max health. Oh my god, this is easy. Bro, the second phase is like the first phase of the Masochist one. Am I gonna beat it first try in Eternity? No, I didn't beat it, but still. Oh yeah, and then Masochist out. Okay, at least now I think I'm starting to get good at the first phase. I think. Yeah,
Okay, for this one, I just gotta go in a triangle and I should be good. Up, down, easy. This one's also easy. This one's really hard. Please, please. What? Oh god, I hate this attack so much. I hate this attack so much. I can't dodge. What am I doing? Why did I go out? At one point, I was finally starting to get good enough at the first phase, where I could consistently get Abomination down to its second phase. But learning the patterns in this phase was a lot harder because the border was smaller now and his attacks were so much faster. Shit. Alright, I got this one. I got this one now. Alright, now left. I gotta go down left. Or no, wait, up. Oh god, shit, what the hell? What? Oh, please, please. Got this one now. Now he's gonna leave balls that I can. What am I doing? Oh, I hate this attack so much. I hate this attack. Alright, wait for it. Oh. I see the path. I see the. Alright, I just gotta stand here. I think should be good. Yeah. How do I even react to that? Shit. Alright, I got it. This is the attempt. This is the attempt. Wait. Oh, no. This is the attempt. This is no, it's not. No, it's not. Dude, I'm fumbling. I'm fumbling so hard right now. Holy shit. I kept messing up towards the end of the fight because this fight was so long that by the time I got towards the end, I was just mentally broken. And it was extremely easy for me to make the wrong decision and instantly die because of how much damage Abomination did. After slowly getting better and better with each attempt, I kept crawling and making my way towards victory, and eventually... Oh my god, it's the desperation face. I forgot about that. Alright, I got it. This one's easy. This one's easy. Okay, what's next? What's next, baby? Oh, shit! Oh! Alright, I got it. It's fine, it's fine. I gotta be careful with this one. Be careful. I see the path. I see the path. Yes. Oh, shit, I forgot to stop! God, oh, no. It's fine, I know how to dodge this one. I know how to dodge. No, I don't! I got it. No! Please. No! Then on one attempt, I had an idea. Wait, can I just go in my shell? I can! Oh, okay, it's over. I got this. Alright. Just one attack, last attack. I'm pretty sure this is the last attack. Alright. Dodge it. And go, it's over. It's literally over. Oh shit, I got. Why? Alright, I just gotta wait for the last one. I just gotta survive to the last one, and then I'm gonna go in my shell. I gotta change my force. Easy. Alright, it's over. Please don't let there be another attack. I'm begging you. Please. Yes. That was the last attack. I think that was the last attack. It's over. Oh my god. Get shit on! Yeah, so after 121 deaths, I was finally able to take down Abomination. But once again, it's not just the fact that my deaths were a lot, but also the fact that each attempt was so damn long. I was actually so mentally baked by this point. But once again, my total deaths in this playthrough were around 1200, and my death count right now was 700. So yes, I did die to the last boss 500 times, and this fight doesn't even compare to what the final boss, the mutant, is like. Before we get to that though, it's upgrade time. Abomination dropped me an accessory called Abominable Wand, which works similarly to the Sparkling Adoration, since it charges energy up, which you can release, and it also gives you an extra revive. However, it works best when combined with the Styx armor, which I crafted by using Abominable Energy, which was a material dropped by Abomination, and it's pretty much used in every recipe from here on out. Then I fought Abomination again, and I was able to test out my new armor, which when charged up, did this. After getting the Abominable Energy, I first decided to make the Soul of the Master, and the only thing I needed to craft it was a Sinister Icon, which was dropped by Dungeon Guardians, which you think would be easy at this stage of the game, right? You couldn't be more wrong.
It's actually a boss fight now! Oh no! That sucks.
At least now I'm safe in my shell. I guess not. It just goes through my immunity frames. I didn't even get a chance to react. What was the... oh, man.
Dude, consider trying to stay closer to the boss, because I feel like its attacks do not ask for you to run as fast as you can.
I do not know how I just dodged that shit. Never mind, I guess I didn't dodge it.
You did
God,
not.
what did I get hit by?
I have no idea. Also, start using a heavier tick damage weapon. Something that'll hit it a lot more.
I decided to try and get a new weapon, because now by using the Abominable Energy, I could upgrade the special Fargo's weapon for the hard mode bosses. For now, I just decided to beat 100 Betsy's. Boom.
Boom.
Oh,
oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
And once I got the Draconic Energizer, I crafted the Dragon's Demise.
I still think you're gonna get higher DPS with the SDMG and Chlorophyte bullets. I'm not even kidding.
So I tried both of those weapons, and they were better, but still. Oh, this one's definitely faster. Just this one attack that I figure out how to dodge. Oh, it teleports!
At least you don't have a huge swarm of your own projectiles to worry about.
So I watched a video of someone else killing this boss, and they used crystal bullets. So I tried those, and yeah, it did a lot more damage. Low key. Guy teleported at the... Once I eventually beat it and got the sinister icon, I was able to make the soul of the master. Next up, I decided to make the soul of the universe, which required the souls of all 4 classes. And like before, the farming wasn't hard at all, it was just super tedious and very annoying to do.
Damn, I messed that Medusa up.
Because I just wanted to get this mod over with. I was so tired at this point. But once I crafted the Archwizard's soul and the Occultist's soul, I was able to combine them with the other 2 souls I crafted earlier to make the soul of the universe, which gave me some insane damage buffs. Next up was the soul of Terraria, which is crafted by combining all of the forces. I didn't mention this before, but you can get enchantments from the champions. So I just started farming the champions. And I was able to very easily make the forces. And once I had all of them, I made the soul of Terraria. Now finally, it was time for me to craft the last accessory, the soul of dimensions, which I left until the end for a reason. It required me to craft the trawler soul, and that required me to get a lot of items which you acquire by fishing. No, anything but that, please. I did try and farm the Duke for a really long time because he dropped seaside crates, and I was hoping that I would get all of the stuff just from that. But no, I only got like 4 important items. So alas, I had no choice. I can't believe I just said that. I had to fish, and it took me so long, man. It took me so long to get all the items. 2 hours and 24 minutes to be exact. I mean, it could have been a lot worse because in Fargo's now, you can at least talk to the angler right away for another quest instead of waiting for a whole nother day. Finally, my god. Anyways, after crafting the trawler soul, I was quite easily able to craft the world builder soul, since it just mainly required building accessories that were easy to get. And with that, I had all the accessories needed to make the soul of dimensions. With the accessories done, I just needed new weapons. So I started beating 100 of each of the hard mode bosses.
My eyes! Why is it so bright? God.
After getting all of the energizers, I realized that I couldn't craft anything with the Queen Slimes and the Empress's Energizer, and the Moonlords required a material which I didn't currently have. Also, when I was farming for the Golem's weapon, it dropped me an accessory which was quite interesting and will be important in a second. After crafting all of the weapons, I tried them all out. And the only ones I liked were the Nuke Fishron and Gemini Glaives.
but I decided to go with my new Fishron. And here's where it gets crazy. When I combine it with the computation orb, my attacks used mana. However, the mana they used was super minimal. And with my accessories, it didn't even matter. And in return, it gave me a 25% increase in damage. And that was insane. Now at this point, I had an extra accessory slot. And I decided to fill it up by buying a sniper soul from the squirrel. Because you can. And also it stacks with the other accessories. And with this, I was ready. I crafted an abomination voodoo doll and I threw it into lava, which angered the mutant. And it was now time to fight the final boss. Final boss time, baby. After this, I'll be done. I'll be done. Bro, there's way too much happening. What? What? Oh my god, there's no indication. Holy shit. And then now it's just shooting a shit ton of eyes at me. Oh. Oh, bro, there's barely any space and he just... Whoa, he just hit me with a sword. I'm dead already. So, attempt 1 was awful, and attempt 2 was even worse. Oh shit, oh, I gotta predict where it's gonna shoot. Oh my god. Please don't. Oh, yeah. After a couple of lousy attempts, I did some research and I found out that I could craft this weapon called the Nano Core, which is a very unique weapon. However, in order to craft it, I needed 99 Martian Saucer trophies, which at first I thought, you know, it's not that bad, but after I bought 777 spawners, I started farming the saucers. And after 20 minutes of killing 777 saucers, I ended up getting 36 trophies. So I bought about 1400 and once again started farming them for about 30 minutes until I finally got 100 trophies.
Finally, I did.
Then after a bit more farming for the other materials, I had everything I needed to craft the Nano Core. And like I said before, the Nano Core is special because you see, technically it's a classless weapon. However, you can switch the classes by right-clicking. So it starts off as a sword for melee, then by right-clicking it turns into a bow for ranger. Next up, it turns into a magic beam blaster for mage. And then finally, it turns into these laser shooting drones for summoner. My personal favorite was the melee one because of how much damage it did. I tried it out against the mutant, but it definitely required some time to get used to. I can't even hit it with this, bro. At least I'm starting to get decent at the attacks. God, when I hit it, I do a lot of damage, but I can barely hit it. Oh, under. Oh, that's how you dodge it. Where did the lasers come from? After a shit ton of deaths, I switched back to the new Fishron because I hate aiming. Another thing I realized is that stopping time against the mutant is not the play, because then he does this. Oh my god, he releases all of them. Oh shit. I got it. No, I'm not good. Never mind. Calm, steady. Please, no, under. There we go. That one's easy. I got it. I know how to dodge that one now. Let's go, baby. Leveling up. Again, those bullshit lasers. Oh my god, I just realized something. When he hits me with his weapon, he heals. He heals when he hits me with his weapon. Then eventually, after 60 attempts of just learning its patterns, I was eventually starting to understand the first phase of the fight. Not really, I just got lucky and somehow got the mutant low enough to where it started its second phase. Alright, see now, this place is where the sword will be the most effective. Second phase, baby. Oh shit, oh my god, I'm not prepared for this. I am not built for this, man. I am not built for this, please. I survived. No, whoa! What is that? Alright, laser attack, and remember. Oh, wait, how do I? Dude, it's so tight. The
the place is so narrow. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not fair. I'm fumbling. I'm actual shit. Sorry, sword, go up. He does it again. He does it again. He does it twice. After around 100 total attempts, I was getting to the point where I could consistently get the mutant down to its second phase, and now it was time for me to learn all the patterns in the second phase. Alright, spin the corner, spin the corner. Oh no, the star! I got stuck on it! Alright, this one I gotta move. Alright, I didn't move. As you might have expected, I was eventually starting to understand the second phase. The only problem was, unlike Eternity, where if you die to the mutant second phase enough times, you start at the second phase. In Masochist, you always have to start at the first phase, which was troublesome since not only was the fight insanely long, but as I was getting better at the second phase, I was also getting worse at the first one. Like the Abomination fight, it was super easy to mess up the longer the fight dragged on, and considering the fact that the movement needed to be extremely precise, I messed up quite a lot. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, I got hit, but I survived. I did it. I dodged it. No! I hate this one so much. There's like a specific area, a path you gotta take. God damn it, I didn't take... This one's super easy though. This one's the easiest attack. I hate this attack because it's always so hard to tell what's going on. And I'm getting hit. Am I getting hit? I don't know. I got hit. Let's go. I dodged it. Oh, flawless dodge, flawless dodge, flawless dodge. Oh my god, that was a flawless dodge. That was oh, finally. Oh, no, and I'm dead. Oh no, I survived. Oh god, I hate this one. You know what? This is what I did last playthrough, and I'm gonna do it this playthrough again too. Finally! I see the path. Path. I'm starting to dodge the attacks. Middle, up. Let's go. Left. Right. Left. Slow. Not too far. Oh my god, I dodged it. Oh, I'm gonna go in my shell. Oh, I hate this attack. I'm going in my shell. I went in my shell. Why did I take damage? Oh, this is the last attempt. Wait, I beat it, but I died. Then, after 250 attempts, I did it. Oh my god, I did it. Look, guys, look. I did it. This is it. Watch me write my name in history, baby. That was lame, but oh my god.
I'm seeing it.
Never mind. That last phase is gonna be quite atrocious because you see, it takes at least 10 minutes on a good run to get to the last phase, and as soon as I get to it, my health is usually so low that I get insta-killed.
This is the attempt.
Wow.
How am I supposed to know it's gonna throw the laser there?
I don't think that they thought that far ahead of it, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, I dodged it.
So yeah, what's the f***ing tell?
Oh my god, bro, I am actually so shit. I don't know how to dodge this. Oh my god, the eyes. I'm in the eyes. I'm not even dodging them. Yeah. Let's go, please. I did it. Oh. Take a break. To be honest, after some attempts where I got to the last phase, I did end up doing quite good until I got to this attack. Fine, I got this.
I just watched him saying, I got this, while, like, just being melted by every fucking bullet.
Okay, this is actually the attempt. This is actually the attempt. Oh, god damn it. He stops!
I'm getting up! I'm getting up!
This
Stops!
You're done, dude. You can't do that.
Oh my god. And well, that laser dog.
No skill gap at all.
Holy
I
shit.
legitimately do not think this is intended for humans to do. Like, this is actually bullshit.
This guy's just okay. You just gotta believe. Watch me. This is the attempt. I paused time! I paused time! How am I supposed to die?
That's not gonna do
Oh,
good.
oh, piece of shit! This piece of garbage! He reversed directions.
Yeah, he did. He turned around. He said, "Oh, I'm going the wrong way."
This might be it. This might... Oh my god. Oh my god. What the?
This happens again! The exact same attack happens again!
It got so bad that I was actually starting to no-hit the attacks from the mutant until that last laser. I don't know what type of mental disability I have, but I for the life of me could not get past that laser attack. Oh my god, I did it. Oh my god, now I can jump off a bridge. I don't know why I would, but like, I can do something now. I can no longer have to play this mod. I'm done. I did it. I did it. I beat the mutant. After 500 attempts and 50 hours of just dying over and over and over and over and over again, I was able to beat the mutant. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even happy. All I felt was empty. Man, I don't know. I'm almost there. I think I can finish the mod now. The mutant dropped me a material called Eternal Energy, which is used to craft endgame equipment. And using that, I was able to craft the most broken accessory ever added to Terraria, the Soul of Eternity. Before I used that though, I definitely beat the mutant again a bunch of times in order to get enough Eternal Energy to be able to craft mutant armor, which did. Man, doesn't even matter at this point. If you think this is crazy, just wait, it gets worse. I then decided to make the sibling weapons, and those requires you to use these special materials which you get by no-hitting the siblings. And I was able to no-hit the Deviant and Abomination quite easily. However, with the mutant, there was no way that I was even gonna attempt to no-hit it. So I just spawned it in, cause who cares at this point? And I used it to craft the weapons. Before I tried those out though, I also went to the scroll and bought some accessories to spice it up even more. Then I beat 100 Dungeon Guardians to get their Energizer. Oh, my game crashed. And with that, I had everything. And this is how strong I was at the end of this mod. And yeah, that's Fargo's. I might have won this battle, but at what cost? Get Good made me say that. Yippee! I'm free from my shackles! But I'm not happy, because I still have to edit this video and relive all the trauma. I know I said it like 3 times already, but might as well milk it once more. If you want to help me regain my sanity, make sure you smack that like button and violently beat that subscribe button. As you might have noticed, I didn't enjoy this mod at all.
And like I said in the intro, this mod made me not want to touch Terraria for a while. So expect some different content for the next couple of videos. Also, don't base your experience off of mine. Make sure you try out the mod because, you know, they did put a lot of time and effort into it and you might enjoy it. Who knows? Because maybe not Masochist, but at least Eternity. Other than that, I got nothing to say. I hope you enjoyed my suffering and thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.
Why do you buy creme brulee from
If you
Costco?
say again,
Because they
I'm
have
never
good
speaking
creme
to you
brulee.
again.
No, like why would you buy creme brulee from Costco? That's
Because
terrible.
they have
Good creme brulee. Oh my god, how brain dead can you be? You just ate. You asked the question. You asked the question. He gave you the answer. You asked the question again. He gave you the same answer. What the? This is that kind of struggle where once it's done, you're not even happy. You're just like
You're relieved.
"Oh,
I can go to
this is
sleep.
enough." You're just like, oh damn, I did it. Cool.
Yeah, what the hell? I didn't even touch it. I didn't even.
Didn't even notice. No punches there to roll with.
God! Fargo, when I catch you, Fargo, I'm gonna and I'm rip your out and eat them while I your you piece of shit!